Good morning and welcome to Jewellery Maker. Woo-hoo! Happy Tuesday. Oh yeah. How you doing? It's great to be here. My name's Carol. I'm going to be with you for the next 4 hours with the lovely Hayley. How you doing?
Good morning, Carol. I just noticed a flower in your hair. That's beautiful.
I have a lovely flower in my hair. It's a real flower, obviously, that I picked from the garden this morning.
Oh.
Yeah. And attached it to a hair clip. Flower. There we go. Ah, lovely. Lovely to have you with us. Have you been affected by the snow at all, lovely Hayley?
Not too badly. I'm very much a local girl, so I haven't had far to travel, so I'm very fortunate in that
Fantastic.
respect. So,
I had a bit of trouble getting off the drive this morning, have to be honest. But other than that, no, it's been okay. I think for the most of us, the snow is kind of gone. But if we still snowed in at home, and we had a lot of people watching yesterday who were snowed in, then welcome. If you don't already watch us live on the live show. Oh my goodness me. Have we got a show for you today? We've got 3 incredible kits. We've got some absolutely beautiful bundles today. We've got kyanite coming up today. We've got kunzite coming up today. It's going to be amazing. We've got loads of incredible bundles coming your way. Not only that, but we've got some absolutely beautiful brand new strands as well. And we always start the show with the early bird special. The early bird, here he is this morning, looking absolutely gorgeous. There he is, the early bird. The early bird apparently catches the worm. In this case, we reward you, not with worms, because that would be a little bit weird. We reward you with a really maybe it's something you've seen before, maybe it's something you haven't seen before. Whatever it is, it's going to be the most amazing prize. That's right, it's going to be the kind of prize that makes you go, ooh, I'm glad I was watching Nice and Early this morning. Yeah, we want to hear from you today as well. Send us your text, any questions that you might have for Hayley, anything which you're looking forward to. Looking forward to seeing over the next few weeks, any kind of colours which you'd like to see more of, any techniques which you'd like to see Hayley do today. We'd love to hear from you, so do send us a text. Our text number is 60777, starting your text with the word JM Studio, your name, where you're from, and normal network charges apply. We just love to hear from you. We love to hear from you. Now, the early bird special today is awesome. We've got a very special bundle here. This bundle is something which we will be coming back to as we go throughout the show, because I know that if you're not going to be tuning in until maybe 10 o'clock, maybe till 10:30 after you've come back from doing the school run, you're gonna really want to get involved with this, and you're going to be so if you miss out. So we are going to be recapping this as we go throughout the show, but we have a limited amount of these. This is a really fantastic wire work bundle. Right, okay. Now this is described as a wire work tutorial bundle. So if it's a tutorial bundle, that suggests you're going to be learning something. Yeah, suggests you're going to be learning something. Well, what a better way to learn than getting our incredible DVDs? Oh yeah, you're going to be getting a whole load of incredible DVDs. Let me show them to you. Your Gizmo wire work Basics DVD. This is one of our fastest selling DVDs of all time. This DVD has, I think, it's been reprinted, reburnt. Is that what you do with DVDs? It's gone back and been redone 3 or 4 or 5 times. It keeps on selling out. This is our Gizmo Wirework Basics DVD. It's absolutely fantastic. It's a fantastic wirework DVD where you learn how to use a gizmo, which is easily our biggest selling tool ever on Jewellery Maker. It's absolutely wonderful. So you get an hour-long DVD here with at least 6 tutorials. Here's an example of just some of the incredible creations you can make with Gizmo wire work. It's absolutely beautiful. It's very neat. It can be very uniform. It can look really organic. It really is the most amazing tool to use. So you've got your Gizmo Wire Work Basics DVD. The next DVD you're also going to be getting, and this is an absolute essential, is your wirework DVD. Now, this is edition 2 that you're going to be getting here. Your wirework DVD, again, is an hour-long DVD. It's going to give you at least 6 demonstrations on there. It's like having an hour-long tutorial with one of our wirework experts. This one taught by the lovely Laura Binding, who's one of our wirework experts, and this Gizmo wirework is taught by Rachel Norris. Now, we have seen wirework come to the forefront of people's designs here at Jewellery Maker. It's not just guest designers. It's not just jewellery makers who've been making jewellery for maybe the last few years, the last 18 months. We're talking about real beginners, people who send their entries into the Wall of Fame and say, this is my first piece of jewellery that I've ever made. This is the first piece I've ever sent into the Wall of Fame. Wirework is coming to the forefront of people's designs because of DVDs like this. It's an amazing way to learn new skills and to refresh skills that you already have. You've got your Gizmo Wirework Projects DVD here as well. This is edition 1, a fantastic tutorial guiding you through some of the projects which you might want to attempt. Gizmo Wirework is so unbelievably easy. It's so unbelievably easy. And yes, you can get very, very neat looking wirework. Your wirework looks instantly more professional, but you'll be surprised about how easy it is to achieve. There is another DVD here as well. Now, this one is going to stand you in stead. This is another one of our really, really popular DVDs, which is taught by the lovely Linda and Sheila, who are our 2 resident designers. This is a tutorial DVD based around tiaras and fascinators. Now, the wedding season is almost upon us. There are lots of people who are going to be beavering away, making tiaras, fascinators for weddings, for those summer garden parties. And this is the most fantastic way to actually learn how to do this, because making tiaras, making fascinators really can be so creative. You can really, really go to town on these incredible pieces. Another hour-long DVD here. So you've got 4 hours worth of DVDs. 4 hours worth of DVDs here, okay? So they normally retail at £4.95 each. So already you've got a bundle that is going to be, what, £20 or so. Okay, this is the early bird special. In this early bird special, we're also going to give you, and this is the first time I've seen these actually, these are lovely, wire cutters. Now, I don't know if you've ever attempted to make jewellery and cut wire and use tools which are from maybe your husband's or from your dad's or from your grandson's toolbox. They're quite difficult, aren't they? Especially if you're a lady, because the tools are designed for guys' hands, which are much, much larger. These, they just fit. I mean, I've got quite big hands, but these fit absolutely beautifully in my hand. Don't know what that says about me, but they fit really, really nice in your hand. They're really nice and easy to use. These are your mini wire cutters. You can never have enough tools like this in your toolbox. Absolutely wonderful. These got the rubber handles on them, so they're nice and easy to grip, and you can see the action on them is just so wonderful. The quality on these is absolutely wonderful, and you can sharpen them as well, which is no problem. This bundle also comes with something else. Our biggest selling tool of all time. This is the rather unassuming looking gizmo. This is probably the easiest tool you will ever use when making jewellery. It comes with 2 different size mandrels, which are these long spokes, which means you can get thicknesses of coil. Let me show you some examples of the gizmo work and what you can actually make. Comes with instructions. You're not really going to need them, to be honest. You're not really going to need them, to be honest. But these are the kind of examples of work that you can create using the incredible gizmo. It's very, very simple. You can see the lines are very, very clean on this one, very, very pure, and very, very neat. If, like me, you're a little bit messy when it comes to wire work, a little bit messy when it comes to making jewellery, this is really going to help bring all those incredible qualities together and keep them nice and neat. Got another example of wire work here as well, which you can apply to tiaras, fascinators. You can pull the coils out so they're really, really springy. They just look awesome. So, in this bundle, 4 hours worth of DVDs. Now, this is £20 worth of DVDs in front of you here. 4 hours worth of private tuition between you and our experts. Your mini wire cutters, which are absolutely wonderful, because don't use your regular cutters to cut wire. You've got absolutely the essential tool and a specifically designed tool here to cut your wire. Just some more examples of wire work there. All of these wire work DVDs will help you and guide you to make pieces as beautiful and as intricate as that if you want to. You're also going to be getting your gizmo, our biggest selling tool ever on Jewellery Maker. Today, you should be paying over, well over, the £30 mark. A brand new bundle. This is the early bird. We do have a nice big quantity of these, but if I tell you almost 100 of these have already gone on the web and we haven't even brought you the price yet. 4 hours worth of DVDs, your gizmo, your mini wire cutters, this is your price. Call us now on our free phone number 0800 6444 655 or get involved on our website. This deal is only valid till 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. And then if you come in to get everything separately here, it's going to be costing you over £30. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. This is a brand new bundle for you today. The early bird is going to give you the most amazing price today. And here it is, $14.95. Now, when you look at this incredible bundle, you look at what you're getting, that is pretty much a 50% saving that you're going to be making here. And it's like you're going to be getting a DVD, the gizmo, and the wire cutters for free. Absolutely wonderful. $14.95. Absolutely incredible. Your Tiaras and Fascinators DVD, your Gizmo Wirework Basics, your Wirework Edition 2, and your Gizmo and Wirework Projects Edition 1 DVD. All of these with your mini wire cutters and your gizmo for less than £15. Absolutely tremendous. Hayley, have you had a go with the gizmo yet?
I haven't, and I'm actually going to make a note of that number because when I get home, if there's any stock left, I'm going to go for that.
Fantastic. Well, Hayley, the code is IEGC47. IEGC47. It's a massive saving that you're making. One of the DVDs, the wire cutters and the gizmo for free. It really is as simple as that, because you know how much these DVDs normally are. They're normally $4.95 each. The most incredible price, the most amazing saving. You've got to get it in your basket now. And do you know what? It is a huge, huge, huge amount of you on the phone lines at the minute and on the web who are coming through to get us. If you do want to multi-buy this, speak to the call centre on Live Help. Now, we have had guest designers who started off coming in for what is now the Sunday experience. Came in as a member of the public who was really passionate about making jewellery and came into what was then the Sunday sofa. Mark then was invited back onto the show as a guest designer. He learnt macrame from watching the macrame DVDs. So this is the quality of these DVDs. He's now learnt so much more about macrame. He's now taught and is tutoring one of our workshops here, and he's actually filmed our second macrame DVD. So even you at home who might be thinking, do you know what, I know nothing about wire work, I know nothing about tiaras and fascinators. Don't worry, because once you've watched these incredible DVDs, once you've watched them and you've studied them, you can pause these, you can rewind these. There may even be a guest designer in you as well, who knows. In 6 months' time, in 12 months' time, in 18 months' time, you could be standing in this studio talking about the DVD that you're about to film. Absolutely wonderful. Well done. $14.95 for all of these DVDs. That's a great saving. $14.95 for all these DVDs and the wire cutters and the gizmo. Even better. Amazing. I've got a couple of examples of your gizmo wire work here. It really is the most amazing tool. It's the simplest tool you will ever use on Jewellery Maker, and it is one of the most satisfying tools as well to use. The results are just incredible. Well done. Do hold those lines. Don't forget, it is a free phone number from a BT landline, and you have a 30-day money-back guarantee as well, which is absolutely tremendous. Well done to all of you there. Do hold those lines. So that's your early bird special today. That's amazing. Let me just give it up for the early bird today. Thank you, early bird. Thank you. Thank you. He deserved that round of applause. Do you want to see some? Thank you, Ryan. Just stop clapping now. No, Ryan. He just doesn't know when to stop, does he? Doesn't know when. Ryan! I tell you what, you gotta tell him. I'm having my fringe cut tomorrow. I look a bit like a Shetland pony at the minute, kind of like that. in the middle. It's just ridiculous. It keeps getting in my eyes. I am having a cut tomorrow. My piano lesson yesterday, started to learn the piano yesterday, was cancelled.
Oh.
It was cancelled. My friend Maddie cancelled it. I got it today though. 4:30 today. Quite nervous. Quite nervous. Right, brand new strands today. Do you want to see them? Look at these. We had some sunstone on the show yesterday. It was so popular. This is going to go so beautifully with, I'm actually looking 5 of the bundles that we've got, 6 of the bundles that we've got coming up. This beautiful strand of sunstone coming up a little bit later on in the show. I want to show you another gemstone strand now, and I want you to try and guess what it is. Maybe we can have a bit of a text in, actually. Text in, what do you think this gemstone strand is? Have a look at it. Send us a text. What gemstone do you think this is? What do you think this gemstone strand is? Text us in. 60777. Start your text with the word JM Studio, your name, where you're from. What strand do you think this is? If you guess correctly, you don't necessarily win anything. In fact, you don't win anything at all. You win the satisfaction of knowing that you got the right gemstone. Oh. Oh. Ed said the first person to text in the correct answer with your name, where you're from, what gemstone you think this is, and your customer number. And if you're a new customer, just put at the bottom of the text, I'm a new customer. You win a bead scoop. Well, that's nice. You're in a very generous mood today, Ed. Very generous mood. This amazing strand coming up a little bit later on in the show. We've also got, look at this, absolutely incredible faceting. Absolutely beautiful autumnal browns, gorgeous burnt oranges. It can only be one gemstone. Hessonite garnet. I can't remember the last time we had hessonite garnet on the show. We have had it over the last few months, but I tell you what, it is a garnet which is extremely rare, totally natural quality that you've got going on there. And that is going to be coming your way a little bit later on in the show. Just gorgeous. Loads and loads and loads coming up today. Right, okay. Now, yes, Ed? Yes? Catherine in Clacton? You're quick. Was she right? She was correct. Catherine in Clacton, you were the first person to text in with the correct answer. Ed doesn't want to tell everyone what the gemstone is, but Catherine, you were the first person to text in with the correct answer of what this gemstone actually is. So you win a bead scoop. We're not actually going to tell anyone what this gemstone is, but Catherine from Clacton, you win a bead scoop, sweetheart. Bryony, you're wrong. Bryony, you're wrong. You said emeralds. Michelle, you're wrong. It's not chrome dioxide. Loads of people saying chrome dioxide apparently, which is just amazing. But Catherine, you were right. Can I say what it is? Green tourmaline. So Catherine, you win a bead scoop. The colour on that is amazing. Right, okay. Now, we love to challenge our, I guess, designers. Because Hayley isn't just here, just
make up
look
numbers.
pretty. No. She is here to be challenged. I have to say it was a joint effort this morning, wasn't it? Joint effort choosing this challenge. It's absolutely gorgeous. The first thing that Hayley said when she saw one of the strands in here was what a couple of us have been thinking about over the last few weeks. We've had a few strands of this particular shape of gemstone in which I'll show you in a couple of seconds. And all of us have had the same kind of thought, but I haven't actually seen the results of it yet. I'll show you what I mean in a second. Purple banded agate plain rounds. Absolutely gorgeous colours here. Really beautiful here. What I love so much about this particular strand is, of course, the variance in colour. Everything from those lavender colours through to those beautiful, rich blackberry colours, through to those almost licorice colours. It's so lovely. It's a little bit like you're going to be getting all the best bits of amethyst in one strand. Normally, if you get a strand of amethyst, it's going to be very, very dark, or it's going to be very, very light, or it's going to have great clarity, or it's going to be bead quality. But with this particular strand, and this is what you generally find with purple banded agate, if it's of this quality, is that you get every single shade that you would expect to get in an amethyst strand, but you get them all in one strand. That's what's so special about this. So can you see those licorice colours, those blackcurrant colours, those blueberry colours, those lavender tones? You're getting all of these gorgeous qualities with this one strand. It's lovely. These are plain 6mm rounds. You're then going to be getting a strand of purple agate, but this is faceted 8mm strands. Just gorgeous. Really, really, really lovely strands here. Absolutely gorgeous. Really nice strands here. 120 carats in total. Isn't it lovely how each and every one of these is completely unique? Lovely banding going horizontally, laterally. Some of these which are kind of half and half colour-wise. Some of these which are almost solid in their colour. Really, really lovely strands. This is the next strand, and this is a strand that a few of our guest designers and Carla, who was one of our producers here at Jewellery Maker, as soon as she saw these incredible gemstones the other week, she said, wire wrapping. Now, we'll talk to Hayley in a minute about what it is about this particular strand of gemstones that appealed to her for as far as wire wrapping goes. But do you know what? When you've got a gemstone strand like this, and you've got the potential to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 statement pendants, statement centerpieces, you've really got to make the most of it. You cannot help but make really beautiful, dramatic pieces of jewellery when you've got a strand of gemstones like this. 900 carats of purple and black agate rectangles. This is an enormous strand that you're going to be getting here. These are 40 by 15mm in diameter. They are huge, absolutely gigantic. Now, we are going to go very, very low price-wise because it is a challenge. We do have a nice big quantity of these. I can't wait to see what Hayley does with these. I can't wait to see the kind of designs that she incorporates these in, because you've got 3 very different sizes here. Of course, you've got 2 circular ones, but one of them's faceted, one of them isn't faceted. You've got a real versatility through this bundle. The code for this is KRGC10. As with the early bird, all of these bundles are designed with savings in mind. Not necessarily to use all these gemstones together, but they're used, they're put together with savings in mind to save you loads and loads of money. Today, this brand new bundle is available until 9 tomorrow morning. And this is your really special price. You're gonna love this. Brand new today. Here you go for over 1,000 carats of gemstones. This is your price, £11.95p. Now, this is for 1,100 carats of genuine gemstones. This is a huge carat weight that you're going to be getting here. When I speak to many of our guest designers and also Jewellery Maker viewers who come in to do our workshops, or I'm sure we're going to find it when I speak to people at the Sunday Experience this coming Sunday. I ask them, what are the biggest selling colours? What are the colours that people go crazy for? It's purple. Purple, purple, purple. It's a universal colour. It's universally loved. Whatever shade it is, whatever tone it is, if it's a more red purple, if it's a more bluey purple, it doesn't matter. Purple always seems to sell. Purple, pink, blue and green are always, always, always the big, big, big sellers. And if you want to get all the best bits of amethyst, but in one strand, or the different tones of amethyst, but in one strand, you can get it in this bundle here. $11.95 for over 1,000 carats. That is absolutely amazing. 1,100 carats of gemstones here. Just beautiful. Well done to all of you. There's loads of you who've come through to get us on the web, and I've got lots of you joining us on the phone lines now as well, which is just lovely. Absolutely gorgeous. Give us a call when you can. Don't forget, it is a 30-day money-back guarantee that you're going to be getting here as well. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm so excited about this challenge. This is going to be really, really lovely, because it's going to allow Hayley to really focus on the design of the pieces, because it doesn't really necessarily matter about what kind of order you put the gemstones in, because they're the same colour, they're the same kind of quality. There's no right or wrong. But it's going to allow Hayley to focus on the design of the piece. What is she going to do with these rectangles? What is she going to do with the unfaceted rounds? $11.95. What a great, great, great deal. Now, Hayley, what are your ideas for the big rectangles?
Well, straight away, you've got 9 pendant necklaces, haven't you?
Well, you do, don't you?
So you only need to sell one of those, and you've recouped what you've invested in the kits to start with. So yeah, I mean those would be lovely. I'm thinking that they would be nice. I'm going to go down the wire work route and maybe wire wrapping, but I think you could actually macrame with these as well.
Ah, that's going to be interesting.
And that would be a nice change to actually going for the traditional round beads that we tend to do with macrame. So have a go with some of the macrame knots using the angular. And these are going to be nice ones if you've never done wire work before, because you've got the flat sides to them, very angular feel to it. It's going to be very much easier for you to kind of get the wire to grip, because sometimes if you've got something that's oval or circular, then it can be a bit slippy slidey. So this one's a nice one to get started with.
Ah, so because of the angles, because it's got the flat surfaces, it makes it perfect for wire wrapping.
That's it, yeah. So if you've gone for the early bird special, then this is a perfect one to add to it.
Yeah, of course.
Because you've got everything you need to get started.
Yeah, exactly. Awesome. I can't wait for this. We brought you a strand yesterday of Sharite. It was a strand that I think it actually sold out on the live show. It's absolutely gorgeous. A gorgeous strand of Sharite. Are there a few left? Okay, so we brought you a strand yesterday of Sharite. Look how beautifully it goes with this incredible challenge. This is obviously Hayley's challenge today, but we bought you a strand of Sharite yesterday. We've actually got some of these still left. If you want to come in and get this amazing one locational genuine gemstone, it only comes from one place in the world, close to the River Shah in Russia. It is very, very, very limited edition. We did have over 100 strands of these yesterday. We've now got obviously less than 100. It is a very, very, very limited edition strand that we've got here. It was bought down yesterday by one of the managers, I think. It was one of the strands that we played fairly late on in the show because it was bought down as a special. Then you can come in and get this. We've only got a few of these available, and we'll show you the price that we took it to yesterday. The code for this is LSGP87. The price is $7.95. Now, this is not only a completely one locational gemstone, so it can only be found in one place in the world, it's also completely natural. So that colour that you've got there, totally natural. And we described it yesterday as having loads of different qualities, a little bit like sage amethyst, almost like a purple rutilated inclusion quality, which is very, very unusual. A little bit like kunzite as well. It really is the most beautiful strand. There are only a few of these available, and I just think the most perfect quality to go with this incredible 3-strand pack, which of course is $11.95. Did I say it looked a little bit like kunzite? Can you keep a secret? Keep a secret. Hang on, come round. I don't want anyone else to hear this. Hang on. Okay. Come round here. Shh, don't tell anyone. We've got kunzite coming up today, and we've also got kyanite coming up today, and we've also got aquamarine coming up today. At 10 o'clock, we're going to bring you kunzite, kyanite, aquamarine, and sunstone. I can't wait. It's going to be absolutely amazing. It's a very, 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 very limited edition bundle. I don't think Hayley heard. It's all right, don't worry. Absolutely gorgeous. So if you want to come and get this beautiful Sharite, £7.95. Just lovely. Right, okay, now, where are we going to go now? I think that's a great idea. Which one? Ah, lovely. Now. I've been on the internet today, and I've been let loose on the laminator. I love laminating things. Any excuse to laminate things, and I just love it. I've been on the Pantone website, which is basically the website that you go to which the fashion industry uses, which the graphic, what do you call them? Graphic illustrator and what do you call somebody who's a graphic designer? The kind of graphic designing world goes to, and people who work in the fashion industry as well. If you're looking for a certain kind of colour, rather than try and explain it, you call it a Pantone 6427, whatever it is, but they also have names with them. These are the spring 2013 colours, okay? Now, in all 3 of our kits today, we have got some or all of these incredible colours. My personal favourites, and I had a bit of a tally on my Facebook presenter page, which is Carol Roach, if you want to join it, yesterday. Loads and loads of people loving these colours. I particularly love the Monaco Blue and the Nectarine together. Really, really love that combination. Rachel Norris, who's one of our wire work experts, really loves, and I think it's the grey jade. A lot of people loving the grey jade and the purple together. The what's that called? African violet together. So these two colours together. Emerald is going to be everywhere. If you go to the Pantone website, it describes emerald as the colour of the year. So emerald is absolutely everywhere. But these are the kind of colours that you're going to be seeing lots and lots and lots of this spring. Now, you are going to be seeing pretty much all of these colours today. In fact, let me just show you very quickly. Here's your beautiful pinks. Gorgeous. And I've also got, coming up now, stunning greens. So if you want your jewellery to be really, really current, if you want it to be close to the forefront of fashion and what are the big, big colours this season, then you can't go far wrong with the kind of strands, with the kind of bundles, and especially with the kits that we've got coming up today, because they're absolutely gorgeous. This next bundle features 3 strands. Pray Night is the first one. Now, Pray Night is a gemstone that whenever we get the chance to bring it to you, it tends to be a 6mm gemstone, an 8mm gemstone. It's hardly ever a 12mm round cut bead. It normally is much, 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 much smaller. These are enormous. They're over 1 centimetre in diameter. Just incredible. What I love so much about Pray Night is the fact that you have these wonderful black inclusions. We do sometimes bring you strands of Pray Night that have no black inclusions in them. I personally, I prefer the ones that do have the inclusions in them. I think it just gives you more character. It gives the gemstones that little bit more of an organic feel. It's that kind of golden delicious apple colour. It's that kind of spring green colour. And it's exactly the same kind of green that you're going to be getting on the spring 2013 colours, the Tender Shoots colour. Bit of a strange name, but anyway. That to one side, that to one side. This strand, this colour is going to be absolutely everywhere this next season. There are 2 other strands in this bundle, including Ruby Zoisite. Now, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous colour, heading more towards the emerald greens that, of course, are is the colour of 2013, with your dark blacks and also with the hints of red in there as well. Now, there's another strand here, and this is going to cause this bundle to sell out very, very quickly. I've got a strand here of Ruby Zoisite 4mm plain rounds. Every single bundle that we have brought you with 4mm rounds in it over the last few weeks has flown out the door. We had a kit yesterday with 5, was it 5 strands? I can't remember if it was 5 strands. One of them was a 4mm, no, sorry, a 2mm strand. That kit was unbelievably popular. I think A, because of the price, B, because of the fact there were 5 strands, but C, because of the fact they had those 2mm rounds. You seem to love these. Is it because you can make the gorgeous beady beads out of these? Is it because you can make your embroidered cuffs out of these? Is it because you can physically sew them onto things, sew them onto cushions, sew them onto clothes? Is it because you can make that beautiful leaf technique to put into tiaras and fascinators? All of these incredible techniques are actually in your Jewellery Maker Get Started booklet, which you get free with your first order. Now, this brand new bundle today is already selling very, very well on the web. But on the web, you can actually see the price it's going to go down to. On the phone lines, you can't. I've already got people waiting on the phones to see how low we're going to take this. A great bundle here, 620 carats of genuine gemstones. Brand new today, available until 9 AM tomorrow morning, designed with a saving in mind. And this is your deal today. Yeah, absolutely wonderful. £11.95. If you're looking at this bundle and thinking, right, now I've got an idea for the Pray Night, but not necessarily the Ruby Zoisite, or maybe even the other way around, that's okay. You don't have to use all these gemstones together. These bundles are put together to save you money. It's your choice whether you use them all together. I personally would use these all together. I think they're gorgeous. What do you think, Hayley? I think these greens work really, really well together, don't you?
They do, because you're going from the dark, almost black, really, aren't you, with some of those very, very dark, right the way through to those kind of, what I call it, like a watermelon green, a light, airy green. So beautiful for springtime. Beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Absolutely gorgeous.
What other colours would you put with these? Would it be your
You could go for rose quartz if you want to keep the pale tones there. But at the same time, the intensity of the green, it can hold its own if you're using it in conjunction with something else that's got a lot of colour to it. So it's a nice one. You look at nature, green brings all the different colours of the flowers together, doesn't it?
Right,
so it's a nice one, a nice one to use.
Yeah, just gorgeous. Greens are also perfect for bridal jewellery as well. When I got married a couple of years ago, my bridesmaids were wearing emerald green. But if you think about bouquets, and Hayley's just kind of jogged my memory. If you think about bouquets, if you think about buttonholes, what do they all have in common? The colours can be any colour in the world, but the stems are almost always green. And whatever shade of green that is, it's always, always, always there. So if you want to use greens in bridal jewellery or in bridesmaids jewellery, it's always a safe bet. It's always a great bet, because there's always going to be a certain amount of green in bouquets, in flower arrangements on tables, in buttonholes, in flowers if you're going to be wearing flowers in your hair. There's always going to be that shade of green, whatever it is. So a bundle like this, it can make that transition into daytime jewellery, into evening jewellery, into bridal jewellery. $11.95 for 2 strands of ruby zoisite, and of course that enormous strand of prehnite there, 12mm prehnites there. That's over 1 centimetre in diameter. They are huge, aren't they? They're just gorgeous. Really, really love that bundle. Absolutely beautiful. Great price as well. Really, really great price. And just to show you the kind of strands it might go with a little bit later on, have a look at these. You could go down 2 different routes there. You could go to the yellows, go towards the hessonite garnets. Wow, beautiful. These are all kind of nature's colours, and if it's nature's palette, it's going to work, isn't it? It's going to work together. Gorgeous. Stunning. Oh, and of course, oh, the green tourmaline. What was the song that you sung, Ollie? I like that. Green tourmaline, da da da. Tourmaline never looked so good. Da da da, green tourmaline, la la la, ah da 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 da. I think Hayley actually enjoyed that. You clearly don't work on Jewellery Maker enough. Whoa, there we go. There's a lot of what? There's a lot of what, love? A lot of chit chat on what? On Facebook, about people missing out on the early bird. We're gonna recap the early bird at 11 a.m. Yeah. So if you missed out on the early bird, where were you? Were you doing the school run? I bet you were doing something. I bet you're doing something really important, actually. But if you missed out on the early bird this morning, don't worry. We're going to be recapping it at 11 a.m. Dead excited about that. Right, where are we going now, lovely? Do you think so? I think that's probably a good idea. Now, how are you getting on with your challenge, Hayley?
Well, I made one pendant already.
How have you?
Don't have a peek.
Ooh, sneaky peek. Yes, please. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is lovely. So we've given this to Hayley as her challenge today. She's already made a gorgeous wire wrap pendant. See, this is a kind of design which just suits massive gemstones like this beautifully. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. This bundle here, £11.95 for these 3 incredible strands. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. So that's Hayley's first piece of jewellery. Oh, there we go. Grapevine collection with purple and black agate. £11.95. That's her first piece. You could make 9 of those out of that one strand, couldn't you?
And I've actually used the ribbon from the kit bag.
Oh, that's great. Beautiful.
So yeah, a bit of recycling.
Why not? You love doing a bit of that, don't you?
I do.
She does. She loves it. Now, my colour chart for spring 2013 colours. It's very professional because I've laminated it. Anything which is laminated is professional, I think. It says here. Right, okay, so what colours are you going to be getting in this gorgeous kit? Let's have a look. You're going to be getting your beautiful poppy reds and your nectarines. You're even maybe going to be getting your lemon zest. These are 2013, sorry, I've written that in Byra at the top, sorry. Spring 2013 colours. This is kind of across the board. This is in fashion. This is in jewellery. This is in, goodness me, in interior design. All of these gorgeous colours are your colours for this spring 2013. These are the kind of colours you're going to be seeing in shops, you're going to be seeing on the catwalk. So your poppy red, your nectarine, and your lemon zest as well. It's called Tropical Sunset. There's some really, really lovely strands in this kit. Would you like to see the first strand? If this is the first strand I'm going to show you, goodness me, what does that say about the other strands? It says they're amazing. These are gorgeous, long, twisted ovals of red carnelian. Now, I'm a little bit surprised this is red carnelian. I would hazard a guess as putting this as red agate. And the reason for that is you don't normally get carnelian in this kind of size. They're normally a lot smaller, or they're nuggets, or maybe they're chips. You don't normally get carnelian in this kind of shade. Carnelian has been used in jewellery for hundreds of years, arguably for thousands of years. In fact, carnelian has been found in ancient tombs. Its quality and its variance in colour and its hot, fiery tones is absolutely beautiful, isn't it? But I have to say, the size I would attribute with red agate. I wouldn't put a size like this. These are enormous. These are 30 by 14 millimetre red carnelians. I would easily say that they're red agates, absolutely 100%. But they are red carnelians, 30 by 14 millimetre, 350 carats. Lovely, lovely strand there. Next strand is a strand of carved flowers. These are red agate, okay? Now, these are carved roses. Can you see that? On each side of the gemstone, you're going to be getting a carved rose quality. We started to bring these to you a couple of years ago, and I think we first started to do these in gemstones like rose quartz. But these, they're beautiful, aren't they? That burnt orange quality, those yellows, those creams, those really beautiful smoky tones in carved roses. It's so lovely. It just adds that bit of texture. You can see that, can't you? You can see that gorgeous texture. Lovely, lovely, lovely. 120 carats in these red agate carved 8mm flowers. Right, this next strand for me is that exact nectarine colour that I was talking about on the Pantone 2013 colours. This is not a red, it's not an orange, it's more of a kind of a peachy kind of, yeah, like a peachy blood orange kind of colour. These are 8mm fire agates. Now, can you see the kind of pinkiness? The only gemstone I can liken it to is actually a very, very, very rare variety of sapphire called the Papradasha sapphire, which is kind of like this sunsetty, pinky, reddy, orangey colour. I know there's a lot of E's there, I know, but it's that kind of tone, isn't it? It's not red, it's not orange, it's kind of like a pinky, peachy colour. It's so lovely. What a lovely, lovely tone to put with this kit. Now, you may be looking at this kit and thinking, well, does pink go with orange? You can see these kind of sunset colours, these kind of Papradasha kind of colours go so well together. And you'll be surprised about what kind of colours will go with this kit, including, and this is going to sound really, really odd, if you want to go down that kind of Bollywood route, that gorgeous kind of bright, vivid, sunshine, hot, fiery colour, you can put a strand of something like this with it and it would go amazing. You would never normally put these together, but believe you and I, these kind of colours will go together, and these are the kind of combinations you're going to see during the summer season. Absolutely gorgeous. These hot Bollywood colours, just beautiful. Now, I've got another strand here. Yeah, it's not a 3-strand kit, it's a 4-strand kit. This next strand is citrine. Now, these are citrine graduated, faceted 3 to 6mm rounds. Now, doesn't that add a freshness to this kit? Doesn't that add a lightness to this kit? Oh, look at them there. They're sitting really nice and proud on top of all the other strands there. You can see the amount of facets that there are in each one of these gemstones. It's incredible. Don't forget, when you're working with a gemstone, when you're faceting a gemstone that is this petite, so these are 3 to 6mm in diameter, you've got to downsize everything. You've got to downsize the tools that you're using. Everything has to be kind of done on a very, very much smaller scale. So to actually facet citrines that are these kind of these kind of sizes becomes very, very difficult, and also really, really expensive. We've got 4 strands here. There's also beading thread, elastic, and monofilament. Awesome, you'd expect to get that with a kit like this. And there's also 100 silver plated copper findings. Wow, lovely. Now these findings, you might be looking at these if you're brand new to Jewellery Maker and thinking, what on earth are these? Don't worry, free with your first order. You get a free tutorial DVD, free tutorial booklet, which explains all of these findings. Also, you can watch our New to Jewellery Maker show, which is aired every morning at 8 a.m. before the live show. These findings in this kit include eye pins, head pins, bolt ring clasps, jump rings, crimp bead covers, spacer beads, chandelier earring findings, shepherd's hook earring findings, a meter of chain as well. That counts as 1 finding, a meter of chain. That's 3 foot of chain. Now, I'd be on the phone lines already because I know how low this is going to go. This is a free phone number for you to call. Do it now. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. That means you've got until, what, the middle of February. You've got until after Valentine's Day to look at this kit, to sit down, to feel the gemstones, to look at the gemstones, to feel the quality of them, and to make up your mind. Is this kit the one for me? And even if this is your first, if this is your first order with Jewellery Maker, you can even get this kit home, make the pieces of jewellery. If you decide this kit isn't for you, send it back and we will give you your money back. It's a brand new kit for you today, and this is your price. Yeah. That is amazing, isn't it? 4 beautiful strands of genuine gemstones here. Absolutely gorgeous. Citrine carved flowers, that beautiful paprasha coloured fire agate strand, and then those twisted ovals of carnelian, all for less than £25. Absolutely gorgeous. Not to mention which the findings, I mean, look at them, they're amazing. The findings in these kind of kits allow you to make even more pieces of jewellery because they are there for you. And all of those findings just look absolutely superb, don't they? Do you need me to bring anything over, Hayley?
No, I think we're okay.
Perfect,
okay.
Right. Now, this kit it's got those spring and summer colours. This is going to stand you in such good stead, isn't it?
I love it, and I love it for all the different varieties that you've got in there. I've spoken earlier on about the lights going right through to the dark. So this one, you've got that kind of vibrant, fiery orange. So on those days when you might need a little bit of assertiveness, a little bit of power behind you.
I like that, yeah.
Bring those colours out. And on the other days when you want to go a little bit kind of girly, maybe a little bit more soft, then go for the softer tones and the more peachy tones. But beautiful kit to work with, and so much that you can do with it, whether you want to go contemporary, whether you want to go traditional, whether you want to go a little bit romantic. You've got it all in here.
The carved flowers, I think, just have that beautiful texture, don't they? This is just such a lovely way that you've set them as well, in this lovely 3-strand weave.
That's it. And that one's kind of going down that kind of organic feel, maybe thinking festivals, maybe thinking floral prints that you might be wearing. So yeah, that's kind of where that inspiration's come from.
Gorgeous. I think it kind of goes with the kind of reds and the pinks in your top. Actually, you could get away with wearing that with a necklace like this. This particular one here, how have you done this? What's the red thread?
That's the actual thread, the thread that the beads came on.
You love your recycling. I love it.
But you love it. Even with so sometimes it might be a case that you're working on a piece and you've got those odd beads that are left over, so you might not have huge quantities. I mean, there you can see I've used 2 for 6 of the round beads and then just 1 of the centre pendants. So you can see you don't have to have lots of beads to make a piece. And these are the ones that if you're selling your jewellery are kind of the ones that you can do as your special offers, because they're almost free ones that you've been able to create and draw people in. So yeah, perfect. Gorgeous, love that one. You've got some gorgeous little pairs of earrings down here as well. Let's talk about this fire agate. It's an unusual colour, isn't it? It's kind of like a peachy, pinky, orangey red, isn't it? It's lovely. It's kind of got. It's got all those different kind of transitions in there, because when you look at it, you've got the kind of cloudy white that is beautiful, very mysterious, almost like a misty morning sort of thing. And then you've got the vibrant colours in there as well. But it's lovely because that means that it can lend itself to all sorts of different occasions. So whether you are going down the soft route or you're going down the vibrant route, you've got the choice there. And I love the way that it's almost like a little kind of spider's web within them. Very mystical looking. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? Gorgeous. You've made this beautiful necklace with the chain.
which I just think is lovely because these twisted ovals of carnelian are very, very large and arguably quite heavy. I love the way you've kind of picked out the kind of pinky and orangey ones rather than going for the reds. And this necklace, it's just such a statement piece, isn't it? You could wear that over a winter woolly, but again, you could wear it with a black vest top and it's going to look absolutely gorgeous, isn't it?
And I separated the chain up to make it into 2 different necklaces. If you wanted to, you could make it a really long piece. So if you've got a maxi dress and you want to wear a really long, almost hippie-like necklace, then you could do that. You could even make it long enough so you could wrap it around a couple of times if you wanted to.
Yeah, gorgeous. There's
yeah,
definitely enough chain in the kit, isn't there? And then this necklace here, I just love this. This is actually the technique that Hayley's going to be showing us today, which uses the citrine. Now, talk to me about the citrine.
Citrine is a household name, isn't it? Household name. As soon as you put something on, a little label on your jewellery that says citrine, everybody knows that name. Yeah. So they're going to be drawn in straight away. And they know that you mean business with your jewellery making. You're not playing around. You use the genuine McCoy. You've got the real gemstones there, and they know that they're going to be getting quality pieces. And this is just echoing those earrings where I have taken the little floral elements, separated them out with the graduated citrine, and then just use the chain to kind of fill in the gap.
It's gorgeous, lovely. So how do we go? How do we go about making this then?
Okay, so we use our beading wire with those, and we put the little clusters, so to speak, of the different beads. So it is a case of that we work on little individual ones, and then we use the citrine. And what you can do is you can actually, if you wanted to, you don't have to graduate the citrine. You can take them and kind of do them a little bit higgledy-piggledy if you want a more organic feel. Or if you've got a beading board, then that's perfect when you're working with the graduations, because as soon as you take them off the holding thread, you don't know which order they're in, so you've got to sit there working them out. So if you can put them onto your beading tray to start with, they'll stay in the order that they were originally on that holding thread.
Gorgeous. Okay, fantastic.
So we've got here, I've started off, I've got a piece of beading wire. Just make sure that you've got plenty of beading wire to play with, so you don't find that you're going to be caught short, so to speak. And we've got 5 on there to start with. I tend to work very, very randomly with my beads. I just take whichever ones I choose, I just pick them up. But you could separate them out if you wanted to have something more vibrant, darker, more peachy tones, then you can quite easily separate them out. So we've got 5 beads here, which we've got sitting in the centre of a good long piece of the beading wire. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my beading wire back through that very first bead to complete a round. And this is one of the techniques, you'll often see this worked, and it is on one of the DVDs as well. And you just bring it into a loop, and as you close it up, I mean, you can even make a feature of that without closing it up too much. It's almost like a little dangly piece that's going to be swinging around. So you could quite easily make that into a pendant feature if you wanted to.
Be lovely.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw it up, and as I draw it up, it actually creates that beautiful little flower shape.
Yeah, lovely.
Very easy. So this is a perfect one for beginners.
It is, isn't it?
It makes you look way cleverer than you actually have been. So there we go. So that's our centre flower to start with. Then what I would work with, I've got my graduated citrine working around my bead board, so I can see exactly the sizing that we've got there. So nice and easy for me to work out. What I'm going to do is go into the centre, and then I'm going to start taking the beads, and I think I've used about 5 beads as separators, threading those on. So I'm going to go to one side. I'll take the first ones. Oops, today it's it back way. I don't know why I was trying to thread with my left hand then. There we go. Take those in. So we've got 1. Then we're going to follow this side here, so I'll take the next one. And because I've got them sitting on my beadboard, I know that they are actually graduated as I'm threading them on.
That's a really good tip that you mentioned earlier on, keeping them on the strand and taking them off in order, if you see what I mean.
And do you know how I learnt that one? Through experience.
There you go. It's often the way, isn't it?
I cut the thread, and then I sat down. I suddenly thought, oh, you numpty. They're in the wrong order now. You can see by keeping the uniformity using your beadboard, so that's why these tools do make sense to have. So there we go. So I've got a little graduation on that side. So I'm going to pull that down nice and close. And now I'll do exactly the same on the opposite side. And then I'll start building up my next flower. So I'm going to take another 5 beads. And again, I'm going to take them quite randomly. But if I wanted a lighter, peachier feel, I'd just go for the lighter, peachier gems. Or if I wanted something more vibrant, maybe go for some of the darker ones. If I want more of a clarity, then go for some of the ones that are more of a clear tone to them. It's entirely up to yourself.
Yeah, gorgeous.
But just quickly, another 5. And this nice thing is that they've got nice, wide open holes on these particular beads. So you don't have to worry too much if it is a case that the eyesight is of an issue to you. And then all we do again is take that thread back through that first one. Okay, like so. and then pull it up nice and tight. At this point, I would probably hold that first bead. Hopefully my hand's not going to probably get in the way there. So I'm just going to hold that because that's nice and neat and snug up against the citrine, and then I will draw that. And that means that you haven't got any gaps then when you're working. And then you just carry on. So I think I did 2 either side of the centre flower, and then I go for my next 5 set of citrine that I've taken from my board, and away we go again.
That's gorgeous.
So nice and easy. And then all you do is take a crimp bead at the end and create a little loop that you attach to your chain.
Just there.
And there you go. Very, very simple, but I think quite effective.
Really effective. And I think those 8mm rounds really lend themselves to that design. They just fall really beautifully into that gorgeous flower design.
And you could go for larger if you wanted to. You might want to add maybe, I don't know, go for 7 or 8 of the actual beads, and then have something dangling as a centre point to make a centre of your flower if you wanted to.
That'd be gorgeous.
You could use that as a technique for rings as well, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could, couldn't you? It's a really, really lovely kit, this one. It's got those spring colours. It's got all the kind of essential colours that if you're going to be making pieces of jewellery for spring, for summer, that are right here in this kit. And such a great price as well, isn't it? Perfect. Really, really good. £24.95. It's a massive saving you're going to be making on this kit for this 4 strands kit. You've got your citrine, your carved flowers, your massive carnelian. Don't forget these are carnelian twisted ovals, which you wouldn't normally get in this kind of size. And of course the red agate as well. This really is a lovely, lovely, lovely kit. £24.95. Add it to your order. It has been very, very, very popular. It's only available till 9 AM tomorrow morning, so do add it onto your order. Where are we going to go now, lovely Ed? Brilliant. We're going to see you in a couple of seconds over at the Wall of Fame.
Love it.
Oh my goodness.
I love this bit. I love it.
Isn't it beautiful?
That is gorgeous.
I've got number 119 here. This is amazing. This has been sent in by, now I think it's Gail who sent this in. She says, "Hi everyone at JM Towers. Here's my Wall of Fame entry for this week. It's a micro macrame bracelet made using ruby zoisite, green aventurine, multicolour jasper, all from JM, plus 0.5mm nylon cord from my stash. I'm a relatively new customer to Jewellery Maker and I'm totally hooked, loving watching the demos and seeing the great products." I think that is absolutely beautiful. It's so intricate, Gail. That's gorgeous.
Isn't that fabulous? And I love the fact that there's not that many different beads in there. So it's not gem heavy. So you've kind of shown your technique, your knowledge of creating around it and using those as kind of the centre point. So love it.
It's absolutely beautiful, Gail. Thank you so much for sending that in. Lovely.
Gorgeous. Love it.
Stunning.
And this one, I'm just blown away.
Chainmail.
This one looks like it's just come straight out of some top-end jewellery window.
Yeah, it really does. This is gorgeous.
Is brilliant. And this is Maureen in Surrey, so well done, Maureen. I absolutely adore this one. Beautiful. And she says, "Hi all, hope you are all staying safe with the snow. I just love chainmail, and this is an order I have just completed using silver and gold. Love the show as always." And I think you'll be finding that you'll be getting more orders for that piece because that is absolutely amazing.
It's stunning. And there's a little bracelet at the top there as well, which she's made using the chainmail again, but with the toggle clasp that you actually get with the kit that we've just done. Beautiful. Isn't it lovely?
I love it.
This next piece is number 118, earring and necklace set. Lovely. It looks like hematite. Yeah, I think it is. This is from Jackie Lane, who says, "Dear JM people, this is my entry for the next Wall of Fame. It's a choker necklace made from hematite with matching earrings." So it is hematite. Lovely. I hope you like it and it's successful in being chosen for the wall. Love to see the pics of the new arrivals on Facebook and know that our lovely 2 ladies and offspring are doing well. Of course, Fee and Lucy. Take care, you lovely people. Jackie Lane. Jackie, that's absolutely gorgeous. Hematite's such a wonderful gem to work with. It's a very dramatic gemstone and the design here is just perfect for it.
I love it.
Thanks so much for that, Jackie. That's lovely.
And this one here, I love this one. This has come from Lynn, and she's using one of the other techniques that I sometimes use on different, using my beading thread and sometimes wire as well. And she's crocheted. So yes, you can crochet with your wire, you can knit with your wire. And she says, "Hi everyone, thank you so much for my brilliant time at the studio for the Sunday experience. These are the rest of the makes I did with the Gooseberry kit. A crochet necklace using beading thread and a humble stretchy bracelet." Oh, I love my stretches.
They're gorgeous, aren't they?
I had never heard of Epidote and looked it up on the JM website about gems information. So it's a section you can go to, and it says it has a, oh my gosh, Plecorism? Pleocrism? Oh my goodness, that's too many syllables for me. A word I can't pronounce. You're not on your own there, let alone know what it means. Lovely to meet the team who all are enthusiastic, mad, yeah, you have to be, talented, mad, a little bit more mad, yeah, knowledgeable, and finally a little bit more mad. So I love that. So yes, that's from Lynn, so thank you, Stourport on 7.
Gorgeous, isn't that lovely? Lovely that you've used episode there. I've got number 117 here, some lovely Gizmo wire work, of course, because of the early bird special, which we're recapping at 11. This has been sent in by Jenny Kennedy from Stourport on 7, who says, "Hi all at Jewellery Maker. Attached with my entry to the wall, the necklace is made from green agate and in a variety of size beads, black agate, gold pyrite, coated seed beads and gold wire as well. In my last order, I received one of the strands of distinction of labradorite. So lovely. About 8 or 9 years ago, I had a ring from Gems TV. Always wanted a bracelet to match. Now I have it. However, it's now set me off wanting more of these strands. Just cannot win with this addiction. Regards and best wishes to all of the team, Jenny Kennedy." That is lovely. Really, really love that. Lovely colours in there. It's quite, I don't know, it's quite Amazonian, isn't it? It's kind of, it looks kind of foresty and kind of jungly, doesn't it? It's beautiful. That's stunning. Thank you so much. Like, you're number 117. Best of luck. Now, coming up, we have got a brand new bundle featuring kunzite, kyanite, sunstone, 3 of the biggest selling gemstones on Jewellery Maker. Oh my goodness me, it's going to be amazing. We've got brand new strands, we've got 2 brand new kits, we've got loads and loads and loads still to come. Don't go anywhere. Did you know that every individual gemstone in our Gems of Distinction collection goes through a 7-stage intricate process to get from the rough to a beautiful bead? Join Jewellery Maker this Thursday for our Fashion Focus show. This week we'll be centering our attention on colour connections. Fashion stylist and guest designer Natalia Coleman will teach you how to work with colour and get the best out of your designs. Be inspired and start to get ready for your spring and summer collections. The Fashion Focus show, this Thursday on The Day Show. Are you an avid jewellery maker? If so, 2013 is the year for you to master a new discipline. For a limited time only on Jewellery Maker, we're slashing the price of our metal clay kit. This exclusively designed starter kit contains all the essentials required to start your new hobby. Explore the endless possibilities of designing with metal clay and take your jewellery making one step further. All of this for an amazing $49.95. To order your metal clay kit, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Come and learn how to use Natalia Coleman's fabulous clay toolkit. These versatile tools can be used with silver, copper, bronze and polymer clay. This DVD includes an introduction to the kit, as well as step-by-step instructions on how to create a dome pendant, a silver clay textured pendant, and how to combine metal clay with gemstones, gem art and resin. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
Oh, I am excited about this bundle. This is incredible. Right. We haven't got the graphics on screen yet because I need to give you a bit of a warning. I've got a bundle coming up now that has got kunzite, sunstone, aquamarine and kyanite in it. We've only got about 60 of them. It is gonna sell out. Please get on the phone lines now, okay? Start dialing now. Wait and see what the price is. If you're not happy with the price, doesn't matter, you know, hang up, that's fine. But I want you to be on the phone lines early. I don't want you to miss out. Hover over that buy now button, because this bundle, it is going to sell out on the live show. If you're watching this show as a repeat, always do give us a call, because things do fall back in stock if people don't check out their baskets quickly enough. Right. First strand. Kyanite. Kyanite shards, if you like. They are beautiful. These are long nuggets. 390 carats. A really, really beautiful gemstone here. You get a beautiful cornflower blue melting into a silvery colour as well. It's known as a gemstone which is from the rooftops of the world, from places like Tibet and Nepal. You've got this absolutely amazing gemstone. It's a very, very difficult gemstone for us to get hold of. It's a very difficult gemstone to bring to you in any kind of quality, let alone big elongated nuggets which have been top drilled. I just love it. Deep blue kyanite, it's described as. Almost 400 carats in this strand. It's beautiful, isn't it? Just gorgeous. Next strand. Sunstone. Elongated nuggets. Really, really lovely. Really, really beautiful. A really unusual member of the feldspar family. Peaches, pinks, mauves, creams. Oh my goodness me, you've got to be on the phone lines now. This bundle is going to sell out, okay? Sunstone, these beautiful peaches, these beautiful pinks. It's just so lovely. Now, this is probably the point at which I would say, isn't that gemstone? Doesn't it remind you of Galileo morganite? Doesn't it remind you a little bit of kunzite? Next strand. Aquamarine. Aquamarine. Now, this is easily one of the most coveted members of the beryl family. This is where you start to get your kind of price points really pushed upwards with a strand of aquamarine like this. These are big and they're very, very blue as well. Well, here at Jewellery Maker, we always try and bring you the best quality aquamarine that we can. But you would have seen, I'm sure, in the past, elsewhere on the internet, maybe on the telly, maybe in bead shops, I'm sure you would have seen aquamarine, which is grey and a bit lifeless. This is most definitely blue. This has most definitely got that gorgeous quality. And here is the main event for me. Kunzite. Yeah, this is the gemstone. This is the gemstone that every single time we have it on Jewellery Maker, it sells out. Every single time we try and get it on Jewellery Maker, we can't get it. These incredible strands together make up one of the most beautiful bundles that I've ever seen on Jewellery Maker, and one of the most amazing prices. We're going to have to bring the price on screen. Half the stock has already been allocated. This is your deal today. If you want one, you've got to get it now. This is your deal today. You're not going to be able to believe this. $24.95. It's amazing. And when you look at these kind of spring colours, what kind of colours have you got in there? You've got your nectarines, you've got your pinks, you've got your baby blues as well. You've got all of these gorgeous colours in this incredible bundle. You've got that one there, you've got that one there, you've got that one there, you've got arguably that one there as well, and that one there as well. All in this incredible bundle today. $24.95. Absolutely tremendous. Kunzite is a gemstone that we hardly ever see on Jewellery Maker because it's hardly available at all. In fact, on our sister channels, on Rocks TV, on Gems TV, on our outlet channel as well, we can't actually get hold of gemstones like Maui Kunzite at the minute, which is historically from places like Afghanistan. We can't actually get hold of it because resources have almost entirely depleted. There will be other deposits discovered, I'm sure, over the next few years. But at the minute, and over the last few months, we have not been able to get hold of any gemstone quality kunzite. I've got a strand of kunzite here, a strand of aquamarine, a strand of sunstone, and a strand of kyanite for under £25. Absolutely gorgeous. It really is lovely. These are the kind of colours that are just going to stand you in such good stead. They're vintage, they're girly, they're light, they're perfect for bridal jewellery, perfect for headdresses, perfect for tiaras, bracelets, necklaces, earrings. They're beautiful, aren't they? Absolutely gorgeous, well done. $24.95. There are hardly any of these remaining now. Over half the quantity's already been allocated. We only started off with about 70 of these. It really is lovely. Don't forget, it's a free phone number from a BT landline or get involved on our website, which is jewellerymaker.com. I can't guarantee when we're going to be able to bring you kunzite the next time. I brought you kunzite once this year. And I probably brought you kunzite, I could probably count on one hand the amount of times I brought you kunzite over the last year. You know, it really is so unbelievably rare, so unbelievably difficult to get hold of. Hayley, have you had the chance to work with kunzite yet?
No, but I'm loving the bundle.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Well, I'm sitting here, and it's funny because you're saying that the dainty aspect of it.
Absolutely, yeah.
I'm thinking beachcomber.
Ooh.
I'm thinking those chambray denims and just real kind of beach, well, not necessarily
kind of like
beachwear, but
almost like a bleached kind of driftwoody quality.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing with it. And I heard on the radio this morning that retro is going to be around, and kind of going back to the 70s and 80s. And I mean, the chambray look in the 80s was one of those big colours.
Absolutely,
fashion. So, yeah, teaming it up with those kind of stonewashed denims and stuff like
absolutely.
that.
I know exactly what you mean, Hayley. And all of these gemstones have got kind of like a silvery tone to them. They're not gold kind of colours. They're kind of silvery tones, aren't they? Certainly in the moonstone. Sorry, not in the moonstone. The sunstone and the karnat. You can see them very, very apparently. And then, of course, in the aquamarine and the kunzite as well, you've got these beautiful, beautiful silvery tones in there. This really is lovely. And as Hayley says, that kind of beachcomber look. Yeah, I'm really liking the idea of that. Absolutely beautiful. $24.95, we've got less than 20 of them available now. Please do hold those lines. If you are on the phones and you're waiting in a bit of a queue, just hold the lines. We'll answer your call as soon as we can. And if you are watching this show on a loop or as a repeat, do give us a call or try and get involved on our website, because things do fall back into stock if people don't check out their baskets quickly enough. Just lovely. Really, really love that bundle. Just gorgeous. Now, I've got a brand new strand for you now. Brand new! I'm going to play Guess the Gemstone with Tristan. Tristan, did you hear Ed say what that gemstone was in there just a second ago? Good. Good! I'm going to play Guess the Gemstone with you. Tristan has been working on the channel for how long? About 6 months now? 5, 6 months? He's a fairly seasoned gemstone handler. Gemstone handler. Sounds like some kind of lion tamer or something. Doesn't it sounds ever so dangerous. You handle gemstones for a living. What do you reckon this is? Any ideas at all? No. No idea at all. Hayley?
Oh gosh, I'm not too brilliant at this.
What do you reckon it is? It's a really unusual gem, so if you don't know, don't worry.
Carnelian?
Carnelian?
Is that the reddy colour one?
Yeah, carnelian's a kind of reddy, yeah, it can be kind of a reddy, yellowy, orangey colour. Cassie, did you hear what Ed... Oh, Cassie's already heard. Ryan's already heard, and so's Ed. This is one of the most unusual varieties of the garnet family. This is hessonite garnet. Now, hessonite garnet is a gemstone which can also be known as the cinnamon gemstone. It has this beautiful kind of cinnamon colour to it, these gorgeous kind of spicy tones to it. You know the strands that we've had in recently of the graduated smoky quartz? Don't you think it looks a little bit like that? You're getting some gorgeous kind of biscuity colours in here, and some really, really lovely burnt orange colours as well. But it really reminds me of a gemstone called amber, which we've only had a couple of times on Jewellery Maker. I've never had the chance to bring it to you in a game. We've only brought it to you, I think, twice before. Once on the New Year's Day show, because it was one of the most popular strands we'd ever bought you on Jewellery Maker, and it was voted, you know, right up there with some of the most popular strands that we bought you in the last year. And I think we bought it to you once before then. Doesn't it remind you of amber? Doesn't it remind you of those graduated strands of smoky quartz? Have you seen the shape of these gemstones? These are lovely. They're like faceted shards, faceted tubes. They're absolutely gorgeous, aren't they? Now, do you know what? These would lend themselves beautifully, not just to ladies' jewellery, but guys' jewellery as well, I'm thinking. I can imagine I can imagine Ryan or Ollie or Tristan wearing a necklace or a bracelet made out of gemstones like these. Absolutely. Sorry, and Ed, sorry, Ed. I forgot you were in there. Sorry, Ed. I just, sorry. Oh, he's ever so upset. He's getting ever so upset now. Although it's a gemstone which I would say is definitely unisex, you've got a gem here which, if you were to put it with yellow gold plated findings, it would look so glamorous, like genuine cognac diamonds, don't you think? Like genuine cognac diamonds. Now, this brand new strand of Hessenite garnet today, if you want to go down the guys jewellery look, go for it. But do you know what? I would probably go down the yellow gold plated finding look and make these look like cognac diamonds. Absolutely 100%. This is your deal today. Yeah. A totally natural variety of very, very rare garnet for $7.95. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that amazing? And do you know what? Hayley struck upon a really, really true comment earlier on. She said, you know, if you work with gemstones like citrine, those are the really big players. You know, people are going to take you a lot more seriously. People are going to view your jewellery differently because you use gemstones like citrine. The same could be said for gemstones like garnet. And if you use very, very rare varieties of garnet, even more so. It shows that you're a gem connoisseur. It shows that you are really, really into your gemstones. It shows that you effectively know what you're doing when it comes to making jewellery. Hessenite garnet. What is that going to say about you? What's that going to do to your street cred? It's amazing. So much more interesting than using glass or plastic than you say, well, it's a lovely necklace, but it's glass. And what can you say about that? Garnet is this month's birthstone. Wouldn't it be lovely to maybe make a pair of earrings or a bracelet or a necklace for somebody who you know and love whose birthday it is this month, and not make it out of red garnet, which is more widely available, but make it out of gorgeous Hessenite garnet. You've got those beautiful, gorgeous tones there for less than £8, an absolutely beautiful price. And if you do want to multi-buy this, just speak to the call centre or Live Help. I can't recall ever bringing you a strand of Hessenite garnet at this kind of a price, or indeed in this kind of shapes and sizes that you're going to be getting here. They're just so lovely. Well done. 0800 644 655. Don't forget, it's a free phone number from a BT landline. Isn't that lovely? With some gorgeous gold wire, that would look wonderful, wouldn't it? Ooh, beautiful. Just lovely, isn't it? Well done. Hold those lines. Now, we've had a lot of people asking on Facebook about our early bird today. We are going to be recapping it in about 45 minutes' time at about 11 o'clock. So we are going to be recapping it. So don't worry, everyone's going to have a chance to come in and get the early bird special today. It was a very, very, very popular bundle. We started off with about, how many of them? With about 500 of them. But already, well over 200 of them have gone. So add it onto your order when you can. Even if you don't want to see it, it's 4 DVDs, wire cutters, and the gizmo. And what was the price? Can't even remember what the price was. $14.95. We'll recap it later on, but if you want to add it onto your order, speak to the call centre or Live Help. It's like you're getting a DVD and all the tools for free. It's brilliant. Right, where are we going now, lovely? Oh yeah, of course, we've got green tourmaline. Woo! Coming up in the second half of the show, we've got green tourmaline. It's got to be one of the first times I've ever brought you green tourmaline. I've no idea the kind of price point of this, but knowing what I know about green tourmaline, I'm going to hazard a guess. High 20s, 30s, you know, this is such a special strand. You know how many different colours and varieties of tourmaline there are. To get all of this strand in green tourmaline and to get it looking so beautiful and so glossy is absolutely wonderful. It's coming up later on in the show. We've also got an amazing strand of lemon quartz coming up. These are lovely graduated faceted rondelles. We bought you a strand yesterday of unfaceted rondelles of lemon quartz. Wouldn't it be lovely to mix these up with the strand that we bought you yesterday? Ooh, ooh, yeah. Absolutely gorgeous. Coming up in the second half of the show. Now, this bundle is very close to my heart. Lovely Carla, who was a producer on Jewellery Maker. She's gone on to pastures new. Who? Carla, who? She put this bundle together. She was so excited about this bundle that she sent me a picture of the bundle with the name above it. And I have to say, I texted back saying, I'm going to go to town when we play this bundle. I'm going to go to town. This bundle is named It's Pyrite. It's like, no, because pyrite is fool's gold. Pyrite, it's a pyrite. Wow, it's a pyrite. It's a pyrite. Yeah, not like, it's a farmer. No, it's not like that, my love. No, it's not like that. It's, it's pyrite. Gar. I love it. Carla, if you're watching, you shouldn't be because it's your second day in your brand new job, but if you are watching,
Yeah, I like this one.
Any bundle which allows me just to do something a bit silly.
I'm a massive fan.
It's pyrite. Why are pirates? Why are pirates called pirates? Because they are. Cassie, be honest, was that a fake laugh? Was that a real laugh? Hayley, was that a real laugh? It was a real laugh.
Good.
Tristan just went. Just embarrassing. This is the camera, by the way. He doesn't normally stand like that. He's actually on the camera at the minute. Okay, so, it'd be pyrite. I think that's enough of it now. Right, here we go. So, pyrite. It is never enough. You're quite right, Ryan. This is lovely. This is our brand new variety of pyrite. So, what is it? It's very, very shiny, hugely reflective. It's this wonderful balance between this antique mirror, kind of antique furniture kind of looking crackled finish, but this very, very high sheen. It's lovely. Speaking to Paula, and actually when we first launched this brand new variety of pyrite, Paula happened to be, Paula Bennett is the head of channel here at Jewellery Maker. She happened to be in the gallery talking to one of the I think it was either the director or the producer about something or other, and I got her to come on screen and say where this pyrite was from, how difficult it was to get hold of, you know, what is different about this pyrite. This has been a real labour of love. You would not believe the amount of pyrite that we have been offered that we have rejected until we got to this. We wanted exactly this, and that's exactly what we got. It was a really, really, really long journey. Pyrite puffy 16mm coins. Pyrite faceted 6mm rounds. And this, for me, is the icing on the cake. Pyrite 3 to 5mm plain rounds. You've got your beady beads here, you've got your gemstone links, you've got your embroidered cuff gemstones here, you've got an absolutely amazing bundle here. Now, because it's pyrite, obviously it's going to be a little bit more considered a purchase, yeah? It's going to be nudging the £20 mark, yeah? No. Today, this is your deal. You've got the brand new variety of pyrite. You've got the brand new shiny pyrite. It's literally shiny brand new pyrite. You've got the beautiful quality, and today you are paying arguably a clearance price for this. $14.95. Now, when you look at a bundle like this, what's it going to go with? Well, because it's gold, it's going to go with everything. Now, if you look at it with the Hestonite garnet that we just bought you, doesn't that add a different dimension? Looks really Aztec-y, really kind of Mayan, doesn't it? Is it going to go? I'm being very careful because apparently my mic's rubbing at the minute. I'm sorry if I'm being a bit distorted. It's going to go beautifully with that beautiful strand of green tourmaline. It's going to go so beautifully with sunstone. What about with this? This is a bit of a wild card, but yeah. I like that. $14.95. It's going to go with anything because it is effectively a gold bundle that you're going to be getting here, which is just lovely, absolutely gorgeous. And the great thing about pyrite is you can use it in a couple of different ways. You can use it as a gemstone, or you can treat it a little bit like a metallic bead. You can use it in one of two different ways. You can use it in both ways if you want. Use it as a spacer bead. Use it as a metallic bead, as a bead to go on top of other gemstones to finish off a pair of earrings. Pop it on the bottom of a head pin to give the illusion of this kind of metallic bead, or use it as a gemstone. $14.95 for all three strands here. It's limited in stock. Unfortunately, with all of our bundles today, they are all limited in stock. Apart from 1 or 2 of the bundles, they're all limited in stock. Faceted 6mm rounds, 16mm puffy coins, and then 3 to 5mm plain rounds. Absolutely perfect. Really, really heavy bundle, but my goodness me, what a versatile one as well. It's going to add that bit of glamour to anything you put this with. Don't forget, it's a free phone number from a BT landline, or get involved on our website, which of course is jewellerymaker.com. There's loads of you coming through for this one. I'm really, really, really pleased for that. Well done. Gorgeous. Do you know what, Ed? I think that's a great idea. We're going to hit you with another brand new strand right now. Now, Ed, would you come out here and do an amusing dance just while I move my mic, please? I'm just going to move my mic because it must be annoying. Ed's going to come out and do a bit of an amusing dance. Don't worry, Tristan, I won't put you on the spot, darling.
My hair's all messy.
Your hair's all messy, don't worry.
Okay.
Bit of an amusing dance just while I move my mic. Just look at Ed. Here we go. There we go. Lovely. I think he enjoyed that. Can't get him off screen once he's there. Tell you what, Hayley. Oh, goodness me. You are?
His family must be so proud.
I know, his family must be so proud. Special, isn't he? It's the little things, isn't it? You are an embarrassing dad. Well, you are a dad, so yes, therefore you are an embarrassing dad. No, dads who think they're cool are never cool. My dad loves being embarrassing. He absolutely loves it. He just loves it.
I love my dad.
Right now, Sunstone, we're going to bring you a brand new strand. A brand new strand, I hear you say.
Yeah.
Brand new. This is Sunstone. Now, it's a really special strand of Sunstone, actually. Why? Okay, well, the Sunstone that you normally see on Jewellery Maker, what does it look like? Okay, well, normally they're rounds. They can be faceted rounds. They can be nuggets. They can be chips. They can be ovals. In fact, we bought you a strand of oval cut plain unfaceted Sunstone yesterday. I think it was unfaceted anyway. However, you don't normally get Sunstone with this amount of surface area showing. And what do I mean by that? Okay, so the actual face of the gemstone is really, really big. You can see these are, sorry, my eyesight's really bad. Is that 18 by 12? 18 by 13 millimeter, 18 millimeters here, 13 millimeters here. Okay, it's a 170 carat strand here, so it's a really, really nice big strand. Because you're going to be getting this much and this much across, it allows you to see all of this. Can you see that amazing shiller? It's like the best quality moonstone in the world, isn't it? It's absolutely beautiful. Now, arguably, you wouldn't be getting this amount of shiller if this was a 4mm strand or a 6mm strand or even an 8mm strand, or even if these were ovals, which were a little bit smaller, because the surface area you're going to be getting there just allows you to appreciate all of those mineral additions inside the gemstones themselves. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Really, really lovely. I just love the colour you're going to be getting here. Now, is this Norwegian sunstone? Can you just have a quick look for me, Ed? I think it probably is. Oh, come on, Ed. Looks like it might be Norwegian sunstone to me. We've only had a few strands of Norwegian. It is, lovely. This is Norwegian sunstone. Do you know where this comes from? It comes from under a glacier. How amazing is that? Talk about a difficult gemstone to get to. I mean, we have gemstones which are mined for in caves, gemstones which come from the ridge of extinct volcanoes. This is from underneath a glacier. Now, you know how difficult it is going to be to get to this incredible gemstone. You know that this incredible gem is part of just one vein of sunstone underneath that glacier. Surely it's not going to be one of those strands that's taken down to an Ed price. Brand new. Get involved. He just almost burst my eardrum then. That was really loud. It went, Ed Price, in my ear. I've already burst one eardrum. I did it when I was younger. $8.95. Sunstone faceted ovals. Absolutely wonderful. Now, Hayley, have you had a chance to work with Sunstone?
I have.
It's a lovely looking gem, isn't it?
It is. It's beautiful, and I love the kind of subdued tones with it because it works beautifully with things like your chocolates that you've got in your wardrobe.
Absolutely.
You've got beige, or even if you want to go cream and keep it all very subdued. It's very elegant stone, I think.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? And it's very close to a lot of skin tones as well. It's got a beautiful kind of nude tone, so you'll actually find that whatever your colours are, it's probably going to suit you because it's got those wonderful skin tones in there. In fact, it's very kind of close.
Getting my colour chart out again.
It's a kind of a close. It's kind of close in between these two. This kind of linen colour. I think it's described as. Oh, sorry, beg your pardon. Sorry, this kind of linen colour up here, and this kind of nectarine here. So it's kind of a crossover between these two here. And these kind of colours have been around for a couple of years, haven't they? These kind of nude tones.
It's a nice, safe colour to work with as well, isn't
Absolutely,
it?
yeah.
Like you say, it teams up so well. It's a very neutral colour, so it doesn't matter whether you're going dark with it, whether you're going floral, pinks, right the way through to chocolate browns. It will work really, really well.
Yeah, we've seen colours like this in patent shoes. You know, Christian Louboutin's been very, very famously making those gorgeous patent shoes to give the illusion of a longer leg. You've seen it in nail varnish, in shirts, in denim as well. It really is everywhere. It's such a beautiful, subtle tone you're going to be getting here. And as Hayley quite rightly says, it teams up with so many other colours and so many different patterns as well. The faceting is just an added bonus, isn't it? It's just lovely, lovely, lovely to see this. £8.95p. You're working with a really amazing gemstone here, all the way from Norway, all the way from underneath the glacier. Love it. Just gorgeous. Well done. Hold those lines. Woo! Get gemstones from all around the world here, don't we? All around the world. Now, I have a quick sip of my hot water. Oh. Now, if everybody loves sunstone, yes.
That would be really nice. That would be lovely.
We've got a bundle, and we're actually going to wait until, well, the second half of the show, but do you know what? We're going to do it now. This bundle features sunstone nuggets. This is one of the most unusual members of the feldspar family. Look at that. You get this amazing schiller, this mesmerising schiller coming from these incredible gemstones. It is described as schiller. I was wondering the other day, so I did look it up, and it is described as schiller. Sunstone, I think, takes all the best bits from the feldspar family, all the best bits from moonstone, all the best bits from labradorite. Just gorgeous. You're then going to be getting another strand of sunstone here. These tones are so lovely. Just love them. Everything from your peaches and pinks and apricots and almost oranges, right the way through to your blues and your kind of silvers. These are 16mm faceted rounds. They are huge, aren't they? Absolutely huge. This strand's here, 500 carats. 500 carats, amazing. The next strand I'm going to show you is just lovely. These are faceted rounds of sunstone, 6mm in diameter. There's a real difference in colour here, isn't it? It's much, much, much more peachy, far less variance in colour. A lot of schiller, though, travelling through all three of these massive strands. I've got another strand of gemstones here. This is one of the first times I've ever seen a strand like this. It is a world famous. And okay, so I've seen world famous double strands before. We are world famous because we do have viewers in Spain, at least 2 of them anyway, so I can say that. Multicolour moonstone. Now, I haven't seen a strand, a double strand of multicolour moonstone. I can't recall ever seeing one on Jewellery Maker. This is lovely because you're going to be getting everything from your whites through to your silvers, through to your peaches and pinks. Every single colour. This is just lovely. It's only when you put all these strands together that you realise actually what a similar gemstone, moonstone, are. They're very, very similar. They're much the same, aren't they? They're absolutely gorgeous. There's going to be loads and loads and loads of Sheila here. And do you know something which is even more incredible? There are lots of people who buy glass which has been dyed or it's had effects painted on it. It's had maybe a mystical coating. We even bring mystic coated quartz and agate, carnelian. But do you know what? All of that Sheila, all of that quality, all of that colour you can see there, that's natural. There's no coating, there's no heating, there's no treatment. This is all natural. That makes this bundle even more exciting because you're looking at what Mother Nature has provided for us over hundreds and thousands and millions of years. This is a brand new bundle today. You're getting the equivalent of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strands of Sheila full gemstones. This is absolutely wonderful. This is your deal for well over 800 carats of Sheila. $17.95. I would put $17.95 on 3 of these strands, let alone the equivalent of 5 strands of sunstone and moonstone. That is incredible. All strands that you're going to, all of these incredible strands you're going to be getting here vary in size, vary in shape, in colour, but they're all tied together with that gorgeous Sheila. Now, with this incredible bundle, of course, it's designed with a saving in mind. You don't have to use all these gemstones together. I would use all of these together. Imagine the jewel you can make from these. And as Hayley said, they're so neutral, they're so beautiful. They will go with your chocolate colours. They will go with your pinks, with your peaches. They will go with so many of the tones that are going to be really, really, really out there this summer and this spring. $17.95 for the equivalent of 5 strands of genuine gemstones. Giving you the equivalent of 5 strands of genuine gemstones in any bundle is brilliant. But 5 strands of genuine gemstones of sunstone and moonstone, that's amazing. Oh my goodness me, just imagine what you're going to be using this for. Just imagine the kind of jewel you're going to be able to make with this. It's gorgeous, isn't it? It is going very, 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 very quickly on the web and now on the phone lines as well. And if you do want to multi-buy this, just speak to the call centre Live Help. I think that's amazing. Add the sunstone that we bought you for $7.95 just a few seconds ago. Add it onto your order. Why not? It's limited stock for this one here. Add it onto your order. Speak to the call centre Live Help. Do it. Why not? Even the Hestonite garnet. Or what about the pyrite? Ooh, it's pyrite. Or it be pyrite that we bought you a little bit earlier. What price is this bundle? Don't be. What was it? So $17.95 for this incredible bundle here, the equivalent of 5 strands, and for the pyrite it was £14.95 for 3 massive strands of your pyrite. So do add that onto your order. Well done. Here's the code for your pyrite bundle. It's a bargain. Or it be pyrite.
Here we go.
Ooh, it's pyrite for £14.95 if you want to add that onto your order. It goes so well with the sunstone and the moonstone. Don't you think? Yeah, gorgeous. Well done. That's just lovely, isn't it? For just over £30, you've got amazing strands there. Isn't that gorgeous? Lovely, lovely, lovely. Woo! Right, it's now time. Brand new kit, a brand new kit, brand new kit. It's a brand new kit, brand new kit. It's a brand new kit. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah! This is gorgeous. Got some amazing colours in this kit. Some beautiful extras. What was that, Ed? Do you think... Ed's suggesting he doesn't like my singing. We've had a text apparently from Donna in the West Midlands who said that she can't believe she missed Ed's dancing. Donna, believe you and I haven't missed out on much. I tell you what, you haven't missed out on much. No, you don't want to see Ed's dancing anymore. I tell you what, sky you for life, that guy. Sky you for life. This is lovely. This is called Colour Me Beautiful. How lovely! Fuchsia agate faceted rounds here. Right, you're just taking the information down so I can't see what size these gemstones are. Lion! these fuchsia and black agates? They're very big. 14 millimetres, they're there, thank you very much, love. 14 millimetre rounds here, 450 carats in total. Lovely, lovely colours here. I love black and pink gemstones. Really, really cool, aren't they? Absolutely gorgeous. Next strand of gemstones, these are lovely. In fact, I might save that one to the end, actually. These are dyed, crackled agate rounds. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Multicoloured. And a huge 500 carat strand here, 14 millimetre fast rounds. These are awesome, aren't they? Really, really, really hefty carat weights here. 950 carats just in this, sorry, in these two strands on their own. Isn't that great? Yeah, just lovely. Really rich, really intense colours here, just lovely. Next strand is another strand of multicolour crackled agate. These are 160 carats in total. These are faceted puffy coins. Look at these, look at the faceting on these, aren't they unusual? Look at that! Isn't that lovely? Oh, sorry. Isn't that lovely? Look at that! Really lovely. 160 carats in total there. Lovely 3 strands there. Ooh. Now, you've also got chain. Oh, hello. This is your exotic, your really beautiful summer holiday coloured chain. This is absolutely your turquoise chain. This is your aluminium chain. This is such a popular variety of chain that we have here on Jewellery Maker. Not just in the colour, but in this kind of really lovely, lovely shape. This kind of twisted rope shape. It's just lovely. Electric blue, gorgeous turquoise quality. You are going to love the necklace that Hayley's out of the chain. Each one of them has been cut at the top, so you don't have to worry about that. You can use it as one link on its own, or you can double it up. You can even do a bit of chainmail with it. Why not? You're also going to be getting, and again, you're going to love the way in which Hayley's used this. These are gorgeous. I love these. Now, it's described as electric blue. Is it even? Electric blue textured oval. Oh, no, that's the curb chain. Brilliant. Blue teardrop spring chain. This is awesome. You are going to love what Hayley's done with this. It just looks absolutely awesome, awesome, awesome. So you're going to be getting your electric blue teardrop spring chain. Okay. You're also going to be getting fuchsia organza ribbon. Organza gift bags. Beading thread in silver and fuchsia. An elastic, 2 spools of elastic in pink and 1 in clear. This is lovely, and again, you're going to love what Hayley's done with these. Pink rubber tubing, which Hayley's done something really, really awesome with. You get 1 metre of that. You also get your cord endings and ribbon endings, which are silver plated, and 100 silver plated copper findings. This kit is brand new today. It's available till 9 AM tomorrow morning. Isn't it lovely to see this kit with all of those incredible findings? Eye pins, head pins, bolt ring clasps, jump rings, spacer beads, crimp beads, toggle clasps, loads and loads and loads of findings in there, including 1 metre of chain. Isn't it great to see so many extras in this kit? As well as having all the gems. You've got the findings, you've got the chain, you've got this chain, this kind of springy chain. You've got your rubber tubing as well, your organza ribbon. This is your price today for this incredible kit. It's absolutely wonderful. 0800 6444 655. Well, that's lower than you said you were going to go, Ed. $21.95. Isn't that awesome? There is so much here, so many extras here. Isn't that great? Ryan just said, oh, that's a cracking price. Cracking price for everything you're going to be getting. All of your beading thread, your elastic, your ribbon, your organza gift bags. It's just awesome, isn't it? Absolutely wonderful. £21 and gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I just love it. Isn't that lovely? Well done to all of you there. Hold those lines. Now, there's a lot of these going on the web as well. Now, I've got to go over and speak to Hayley because the jewellery that she has made from this kit is absolutely gorgeous. Do you need me to bring anything over, Hayley? Have you got everything you need?
No, I think we've got it covered.
This is a really, really lovely kit. I love all the extras that you get with this. It allows you to make some really, really creative pieces of jewellery, doesn't it?
Yeah, very much. I mean, you've got beautiful elements that, because they will all work so well together, but they're also different as well. And it's quite an exciting bundle, I have to say, because you've got contemporary in there. You can have a little bit of with it. But you've got kind of your safe pieces as well. So it's a nice one, especially if it is a case that you're new to Jewellery Maker, or it might be a case of that you just kind of, you fancy stepping out of your safe zone now. You fancy having a go at something a little bit different, maybe try a little bit of quirkiness as well.
It's exactly, that's a really good word actually for this kit. It is really, really quirky. You've used this beautiful, it's more of a purpley coloured beading thread actually, isn't it? I thought it was more of a fuchsia.
Lovely. It's one of those ones, again, it depends on what you put it with. If you put it with maybe a bright fuchsia dress, it might look more purpley tones. If you put it with purple, it might look more pinky, but it's what I call a very juicy colour. It makes your mouth water.
It is really juicy,
like a lovely
isn't it?
berry colour. So that's a nice one to work with. Simple earrings just to go with that as well, nice and easy. And those are quite often where we start making earrings, and then we'll go on to doing bracelets, maybe your stretches, and then you go on to your necklaces and things like that. So nice, easy ones.
Now you've used the rubber tubing in this next necklace really, really cleverly. I love what you've done here. You've used it with the fuchsia and black agate.
Well, this is it, and what I did is I was in a very destructive mood. I was chopping and cutting everything up with this particular kit, but it means that you're maximising the kit. So I've not used a huge amount of the tubing, but I've made a long necklace. So that's a nice way. You can sometimes be quite clever with these kits. I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 necklaces. I actually took some of the chain and put some of the organza ribbon through, so I was working on a 6th necklace. So you can get loads and loads out of this particular kit just by being a little bit canny with it.
Absolutely. This next necklace, you've used the 2 end parts of the springy chain. Really big bead caps, the way that they sit on these incredible crackled agates. This is a lovely, lovely necklace. You put a toggle clasp on the back, which is really lovely as well.
That's it. And they kind of give those gems a little hug. They hold them in place.
They do, yeah.
And you've just got beading wire that threads nice and easily through the springy cord there, and as you say, secure it at the back with your toggles.
Yeah, lovely. And you've got a gorgeous little pair of earrings to go with that as well.
That's it. And you've got a couple of choices. You can either go for the flat pieces or the round pieces again. But yeah, nice and easy.
Yeah, lovely. This on the end here with the organza ribbon, it's so sweet, it's lovely.
And I've used 1 gemstone on there, so it just shows you how, again, as we were talking, those pieces that will maybe bring the extra pennies in for you, just nice and simple, but you could be really more intricate with that if you wanted to do something more of a cluster maybe. Maybe one of those flowers that we did with the first kit, so you can play around with it.
And you've attached it at the back just using the ribbon endings. It's brilliant the way that it just clamps it. That's
lovely. I
lovely.
wasn't sure whether they'd hold it, but yeah, they're fabulous quality, so use your toolkit, put those ribbon crimps on the end and it'll hold it in place.
Isn't that gorgeous?
A nice neat finish as well.
Now the demo that we're actually going to see is from this necklace here. I haven't seen the chain, I've seen the chain in necklaces before, but I haven't seen it used with this springy chain. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. I love the texture in this piece.
Well, this is it. It's kind of taking the ovals and the springiness. So this is quite a quirky looking piece, but so easy to put together, but very, very effective.
How do you do this then? Do you have to measure the springy chain?
Kind of, but I don't put too much pressure on myself to get everything perfect, everything just so, because the creativity is the whole thing. That's what's making the piece. Not the mathematical measurements. So it is a case of I was actually using what was left over from the first piece that I created with those, like as you said, the end caps of the necklace, and then just use what was left over. So that's where we start really.
Okay.
So you kind of decide how long you wanted the piece, or as I did on my occasion, how long I wanted the piece for the main necklace, and I just literally take your wire cutters in there. You can open the spring up and just into it quite easy. Just take the tip of it and then just snip it with your wire cutters. Whoops, daisy, get in there, don't get too. There we go. Wrap it around your finger, it's a little bit easy. Opens it up a little bit more. Just get in there and just snip it. And then quite easily you can separate it from the main piece. Okay, so just going to snip that. Whoops. There we go. And then just make sure, if you're keeping it uniform for the other necklace, you will need to have those 2 pieces pretty much the same. So just work out by eye where you need to cut it. And as I say, bend it around your finger again. There we go, and snip it in place.
Lovely.
So that's for my 1 necklace. So you're getting 2 necklaces straight away out of one.
Yeah, lovely.
Is it class? It's not classed as a finding, is it? This is one of the feature pieces.
Yeah.
And then it's a case of if you wanted to make sure that those springs are very uniform, little bit in because we've got a tapered edge to this particular piece, but I would use those for the outside of the necklace.
Yeah, why not?
And you can play around with this. You can actually make kind of pendant pieces with this as well. Make it into a loop, bring it round and bring it together if you wanted to. So it's quite a useful little piece. And then all I did was I took my beading board and just did rough measurements. So all you do is you can either count the coils if you wanted to, or do it by the measurement on your beading board and just cut into those. Okay. So we've got one, and then you can measure them side by side if you want to, but as I say, don't put a great amount of pressure on yourself to get it all perfect. We're making it's kind of getting a feel for the elements that you've got and then using them. So that's the key thing. Oops, daisy, spin that round. It is very, very springy.
It's very strong as well, this springy chain, isn't it?
And that's nice because that means that you can be quite tough with it. And you don't have to worry about kind of making it go out of shape, which is a key thing. You want to be able to make sure that you're okay. Now I've got quite large springs there. Let's just bring that down in a little bit.
Okay.
And then all you're doing is you take the chain. Now the chain is aluminium, so it's lovely and easy for you to actually, it's bringing it all over the place, to open up. So I've got a piece of chain here, and you can literally just open that with your fingers. You've got the cut edge to it, and you can just take it, twist one way, one the other way, and you can see very easily you can open that up. And then all you do is you take one of your springs, and pop it on one. Woo, come on. They're full of life today. Alive. There we go. So put one on, and then you put another one on, and then you would close that up. Okay, and again, you can use your fingers if you want to.
It clicks, doesn't it?
And there you go. So you can see this is where we're creating our piece. And then we just take another piece of the chain, one of the links, again, take that off, pop that on there, and then take your next piece and hook it on, and you just keep on going. But it's such an easy piece for you to work. Now I would probably use that up towards the neckline, where I actually used more of the piece of chain because I'd run out of the spring. So to make the area that goes around the back of the neck, I just hooked it onto my chain, and then just kept, I don't know, it's probably about 10 links, something like that, to go around the nape of the neck. And again, you just open that up, and then you use a jump ring, attach it to your toggle clasp, and there we go. So very, very easy.
That's just lovely. It's such a lovely way of using that springy chain. I just love it. And then again, at the back of the piece as well. And let's just have a quick look at this. You've used one of the plated clasps, lobster claw clasps, and just a few of the little springs, which actually the bit that you just cut off would be perfect for that, wouldn't it?
That's it. Yeah, just use that to make the link, and then it's using the lobster claw. So you're actually getting lots and lots of those in there. So and then keep those little pieces of chain, because if you're doing something similar to that other necklace where I was using the tiny pieces of tubing, you can actually use that to bridge your gaps between your beading sections.
Isn't that lovely? You got the chance with this kit to be really, really creative, and actually relatively easily, because you've got all the added extras to do it with. It's going to be so easy for you to do jewellery and designs that you've never even attempted before with this kit, because you're going to be getting so many wonderful extras. Of course, you're getting the rubber tubing, you're getting the chain, you're getting the springy chain as well. You've got the opportunity with this kit to make some really colourful, really kind of, really quirky pieces of jewellery with this kit, really, really nicely and easily, because all of it's here for you to use. $21.95, great price point on this kit as well. Absolutely fantastic. Do add it to your order when you can. I can't wait to see some of the designs that arrive on the Wall of Fame over the upcoming weeks, which have been made from this kit, because you've got some really, really with this one. Do add onto your order. It is falling into limited stock. It has been very, very popular, which is really, really great to know. We're going to head over to the lovely Wall of Fame now. Don't go anywhere. Oh, now look at this beautiful wire work. Isn't that gorgeous? This is done using a gizmo. It's been sent in from Emma in Scotland. Oh, I hope you're not too cold, Emma. It says, hi everyone at Jewellery Maker. I love watching you guys, so much fun. I've been making jewellery for about 3 months now, and it's my first piece of gizmo wire work. Well, there you go, it's just beautiful. Your DVDs are so easy to follow. Ah, brilliant. Thank you so much for that, Emma. Work, and please make sure you let me know when Carol's album comes out. I can't wait. Loved it all. Emma in Scotland. Emma, I hate to disappoint you, there is no album. It was all a lie. I might do some special concerts though, just for Hayley and you though. You're number 200. You're number 123, Emma. Just so you know. Thank you very much for that email. Lovely.
I love this one, and this is beautiful. This is using the chain, and
Lovely.
Where am I? This is Carol, and Carol, I think this is lovely, and I'll tell you what I think at the end of this, but it says, this is my first entry for the Wall of Fame. Oh my goodness.
Quality's
I've
amazing.
made this from the strawberries cream strand pack. My mouth is just watering saying that phrase. And the Italian Chic Findings collection. I looked at this now, it reminded me of little cherries. So we're both on a fruity theme there, aren't we? And she's completely hooked. And I think that, I must say that I think every jewellery kit that goes out should have one of those little warnings that says this may seriously affect your pile of ironing, because it's not going to get done.
Exactly. It shouldn't it? Absolutely. I've got a number 122 here, some really beautiful, stretchy, but really, really colourful bracelets. This is from Claudia and Nuneaton, who says, "Hi everyone, here's my entry for the Wall of Fame, a collection of stretchy bracelets using black onyx rondelles, tubes, magnesite chips and hematite triangles, all from Jewellery Maker, as well as a few other beads from my stash. I'm snowed in at the moment, so I have the opportunity to increase my stock ready for future fairs. And hoping this delay my latest purchases from Jewellery Maker though. Keep up the bargains and fun." Claudia in Nuneaton, that's really, really lovely colourful bracelets. So you should be able to sell those, no problem.
Beautiful, love them, love them. And this one's from Wendy in Somerset, and she's saying, "Hi to all at Jewellery Maker. Here's my second entry for the Wall of Fame. Although these were my first completed pieces. Both have blue cracked agate slabs as the focal points, and I love that with those feature points. The bracelet has blue quartzite puffy ovals and quartz nuggets, work really well together, and the necklace also includes Bolivian sodalite rounds and lapis lazuli with silver plating findings. Beautiful, all from Jewellery Maker. Made this set for my daughter and chose the lapis lazuli as it is one of her birthstones. Perfect, and also relevant to the throat chakras, and that is very true. Does anybody know if there is a word for Jewellery Maker addiction? As I'm sure I have it, along with a lot of other people. Hope my design makes the Wall of Fame this week." And that's from Wendy. I think she's
Wendy,
right
I don't know
there.
if there is a name for Jewellery Maker addiction. I think that we maybe need a text in for that.
Yeah, that sounds a
Send
good
us your
idea.
texts.
What do you think we've all got?
What do you think's wrong with us all? This final entrance to the Wall of Fame is number 124, and this is so relevant to a deal we've got coming up. And I can see it over there. It's coming up in just a couple of seconds. This has been sent in by Jane in Stoke-on-Trent, who says, Hi everyone at Jewellery Maker. Loving the snow. I work in the school, so it's shut. Yeah. Made this necklace and earrings on Sunday with new gizmo. Got the design idea from, I think it was one of Gemma's designs, she says. It's so easy to use. Oh, brilliant. This is all fantastic. I added black tourmaline to the 1mm red coloured 925, to the 1mm red coloured wire with 925 sterling silver findings. I hope you like it and take care and be safe in the snow, from Jackie in Stoke-on-Trent. That's absolutely gorgeous, and it's going to tie in so beautifully, not just with the gizmo recap that we're going to do, but also with the bundle, which you've got coming up in just a couple of seconds. Right. So we are going to be bringing you a recap of our Gizmo Wirework bundle in just a few seconds. We're also going to be bringing you a really special deal on bright scarlet red wire. Ooh. Do not go anywhere. We've got brand new Is that a strand of pearls? Coming up!
Ooh.
Ah, don't go anywhere! Join guest designer Claire John and learn the essentials to working with our resin starter kit. This DVD gives you a step-by-step instruction on general preparation, how to use clear resin, how to mix and dilute colours, add embellishments, use different backgrounds, and how to layer colours to create some beautiful pendants and earrings. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Join Jewellery Maker and specialist guest designer Louise Jacobson for our basic wirework course. This class is suitable for complete beginners who wish to learn simple wire wrapping techniques to create stunning structural designs. Louise will teach you all the essential skills to get started, including basic spirals, double connectors and much, much more. The full course includes a range of different wire gauges, bead scoop, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios, a chance to meet the presenters and a visit to our Gemstone Museum. All of this for just $69.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
New to Jewellery Maker? Unsure where to begin? No problem. Just tune in every morning from 8 a.m. till 9 a.m. and watch me, Vicky, and one of our guest designers as we guide you through some beginner's tips and techniques to get you started. The New to Jewellery Maker show, daily at 8 a.m.
Right, you can all relax. This is our recap for the early bird today. There's been a bit of chat on Facebook this morning. People talking about the early bird special, people who missed out on it. What was it? Oh my goodness me! We've also had a couple of people texting in, hearing about the early bird special that we've done today. Right. This early bird special is very, 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 very special. The price point of it is ridiculous. And when I say ridiculous, when I looked at it, and when I saw what you were going to be getting, and when Ed told me how low we were going to go, honestly, I still don't know if we're making any money on this. I honestly don't know if we're doing if that's what we're doing, or whether we're just trying to get as many of the DVDs and gizmos out there as we possibly can. We've also had a lot of people multi-buying this as well. So a lot of people on the phones, on the web, who've been coming in to get 2s and 3s of these because the price is so low. Right, okay, what are you going to be getting? If you missed out on this right at the beginning of the show, you don't have to miss out now because we're going to recap it right now. Okay, so this early bird special gave you the chance to come in and get an hour-long DVD of Wirework Edition 2. This is an hour-long DVD with at least 6 demonstrations on there. It's an hour-long DVD with Laura Binding, who's one of our Wirework experts. It's like having an hour-long private tutorial with her. It's lovely. You can pause it, rewind it, fast-forward it. Even if you are very, very confident with your work and you're very competent, it's great to refresh some of the techniques which you might be finding on these, and you might even find an even easier way to do some of the techniques that you already do. So you've got your Wirework Edition 2 hour-long DVD. Okay, Gizmo Wirework Projects Edition 1. This is going to give you a really great insight into the kind of designs which you might be able to make, and which you will be able to make so simply and easily using the Gizmo, okay? It's, again, an hour long. It's taught by the lovely Rachel Norris, who's another one of our Wirework experts. There are going to be at least 6 demonstrations on there, and you're going to get to learn how to make this beautiful flower amongst other designs. Tiaras and Fascinators, another hour-long DVD taught by our resident designers Sheila and Linda. Gives you a great insight into making tiaras and fascinators. Great things for weddings, great thing for proms, great things for summer garden parties, mothers of the bride, bridesmaids, flower girls. It's just a lovely, lovely DVD to work with. And a lot of you, I know, are going to be focusing on bridal pieces of jewellery as the wedding season is just around the corner. So your Tiaras and Fascinators DVD. And the final DVD is this, your Gizmo Wirework Basics DVD. This is really going to hold your hand and guide you through the very beginnings and the very, very basic techniques with your Gizmo. So that is £20 worth of DVDs there, yeah? £20 worth of DVDs. Just looking great. Okay, £20 worth of DVDs. Lovely. You're also going to be getting your wire cutters. These feel awesome. They feel really good in your hand. They're really nice size. They've got rubber handles on them, or rubber coated handles, so they're really, really nice and easy to hold, easy to use. These are your mini wire cutters. Absolutely gorgeous. You're going to be getting your wire cutters included in this bundle. You're also going to be getting your gizmo. This is probably the easiest tool you will ever use on Jewellery Maker. It comes with instructions. You will probably read twice, and you will never need them again. It's probably the easiest tool we've ever had to use on Jewellery Maker. Now, Hayley hasn't actually worked with the gizmo yet, but she's actually made a note of this code. It is IEGC47, because the saving you're making on this bundle is amazing. Imagine being able to get everything you've got here, and you can make pieces of jewelry like this from watching the DVDs and from coming in to get this incredible bundle today. And we're about to bring you another bundle which is going to give you wire. Imagine being able to come in and get everything in this bundle with a huge saving attached. Imagine being able to get 3 DVDs and then get another DVD, a gizmo, and a pair of pliers for free. 4 hours worth of DVDs. Your gizmo, your pliers, this is your price. Yeah, $14.95. That is why hundreds of these bundles have already gone today. It's been the most amazing early bird special. And at 9:05, yeah, there are lots of people doing the school run. There are lots of people who maybe aren't up yet. There are lots of people who are doing other bits and pieces that early in the morning. This is why we're recapping it now, because we started off with about 500 of these. Already, I've had another 50 just allocated now on the phone. $14.95. These are the kind of pieces you can make from watching these DVDs, from coming in to get this bundle today, because this incredible gizmo work, this beautiful wire weaving as well, this gorgeous kind of design here with these beautiful intricate hearts. These are the kind of designs you are going to find on these 4 hours worth of DVDs you are going to be getting with this bundle. And price-wise, it's like you're paying for 3 DVDs, which normally retail at $4.95 each. It's like you're going to be paying for 3 DVDs and then getting another DVD, the pliers and the gizmo for free. It really is awesome. $14.95 for everything you've got here. Loads and loads and loads of you on the phone lines there. Well done. There is a bit of a queue at the minute of about a minute at the moment. Just hold the lines. We'll answer your call as soon as we can. We've got so much here, and it is a bundle which is only available until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Get it when you can. Price-wise, it's a massive saving, and it is the equivalent of getting 3 DVDs and getting another DVD, the pliers and the gizmo, all for free. It really is absolutely wonderful. Well done to all of you there. Do hold those lines. Loads and loads and loads of you calling through. Lots of you adding this to your order. And if you do want to multi-buy this, just speak to the call centre or Live Help, and we'll definitely be able to do that for you. No problem. It would make a great present, a great Easter present maybe. Now we've got coming up another bundle. Now we've given you wire work DVDs, gizmo wire work DVDs, tiaras and fascinators, loads and loads of these. Do hold those lines. There's still plenty of these to go around, but just hold the lines. We'll answer your call as soon as we can. I've got a bundle now for wire work. How about 10 meters of 0.6 millimeter gauge scarlet red coloured copper wire. This one is for Valentine's Day. I like that. 0.6 millimeter gauge wire is the perfect gauge of wire to use for findings. You can work hard in it. You can you can do those beautiful intricate detailings in that beautiful bracelet that we just saw with 0.6 millimeter gauge wire. It's probably the most versatile gauge of wire you will ever use on Jewellery Maker. Okay. You've also got a spool of 100 of scarlet red 0.8 millimeter gauge wire. So 110 meters of wire. Okay. Now, if you've come in to get the early bird today, which is of course the Gizmo Wirework Basics, the Wirework DVD Edition 2, Gizmo Wirework Projects Edition 1, tiaras and fascinators, Gizmo, and of course supplies for $14.95, you're going to want to come in and get some wire, yeah? Okay. Are you going to be making a saving on this wire? Yes. Do you have to be on the phone lines now? Yes. Do you have to be on the web now? Yes. Today, this bundle, which should be costing you in excess of £30, is yours today. And here's your deal. Less than 20. £19.95. And as Ed quite rightly said, we're not making any money, but we're making a lot of friends. Oh yeah. These are the kind of examples, and actually you've got examples of the scarlet red wire in all three of these designs. They're just gorgeous. Really, really beautiful. You can do this gorgeous gizmo wire work with the 0.8mm gauge, or even with the 0.6 if you want to. You can do this beautiful bow design with the 0.6 and with the 0.8 as the frame if you like. You can make this bracelet, the gizmo wire work and the twiddly wire work with both the 0.8 and the 0.6. 110 meters of wire for under £20. Absolutely gorgeous. 100 meters of the 0.8mm gauge and 10 meters of the 0.6mm gauge. It really is the most amazing bundle. Now, there's a lot of you on the phone lines at the minute. If you do want to multi-buy this, go for it. It is a lot of wire. It's 110 meters, but you will end up using it. You will end up using it. And because you've got 100 meters of this 0.8mm gauge wire, it's going to encourage you maybe to not be so precious about the fact that you've got loads of wire here. It's just going to encourage you to be a bit more creative maybe, and to take a risk with some of your designs. You quite often learn through your mistakes, you learn through experience, and there is such a lot to be said for wire work. We've got so much information to back it up, not just the DVDs and the early bird special, which of course is £14.95, but also on our YouTube channel, you've got tutorials on there. On our Facebook page, you can see examples of wire work. There are loads and loads of ways in which you can see wire being used. Also, come in our wire workshops as well. We've got wire work for beginners, we've got intermediate wire works, we've got advanced wire work workshops, and you can come on all of them if you want to. Speak to the call centre for live help. They're really fantastic workshops, and you get lunch as well. It's amazing. You get free lunch. Still loads and loads of you on the phone lines. Loads of you coming through to get us on the web. I just think that's great. Speaking of wire work for beginners. Brilliant. The next one is on the 5th of February with guest designer Louise Jacobsen. Gorgeous. Speak to the call centre on live help, and we'll get you booked onto wire work for beginners if you've never worked with wire before. It's a great workshop. It really is, with lovely Louise Jacobsen. You get to learn all the basics with wire, how to work with wire, and you will be working with the kind of wire that you've got here. So Jewellery Maker wire, which is very pliable, very forgiving, not brittle at all like other wires which you sometimes come across. Both these today for less than £20. Why not get this in preparation for going on the workshop, and then once you go on the workshop, you can then start working with your wire afterwards. So the next wire work for beginners is on the 5th of Feb. That's great. These workshops do get booked up really quickly. So just get booked on them very quickly. Lovely. Right. Okay. So I've still got a lot of you on the phones. Just hold the lines. We will answer your call. There is a queue at the minute of about 1.5 minutes at the moment, but just be patient. We know you're waiting. Now, I've got another bundle. This is about earrings. Now, Ollie, who's directing at the minute. Ollie, do you fancy doing a bit of a crazy cut just so we know that you are listening? He's there. He is there. He's there. Lovely. So Ollie is in there. Ollie and his wife make lots of pairs of earrings. They buy gemstones from Jewellery Maker. They make lots of pairs of earrings. Why, Ollie? Because of the money. You can make loads of money. That's literally what he's saying in my ear. You can make loads of money from making earrings. When I did my Christmas market, just for Christmas, in Stratford where I live, one of my biggest selling pieces of jewellery was the humble earring. The lobster, not the lobster class, the shepherd's hook earring. I sold loads of pairs of earrings. What is it? Well, it was things like Secret Santas. It was things like stocking fillers, last minute Christmas gift ideas. They're just great. Right, what are you going to be getting here? You are going to be getting 10 pairs of 925 sterling silver shepherd's hook earring findings. Can you see? Yeah, it's here. On this bit of the finding here, you've got a 925 stamp. Can you see it there? And that just shows you and proves to you that these are 925 sterling silver. They won't be hallmarked because the gram weight needs to be over 7 grams, 7 grams or over for it to be hallmarked. But it has got the 95 stamp on it, so you know it is 95 sterling silver. And this is great if you do use plated findings and 95 sterling silver findings. You can always identify them really easily because the silver findings always have the 95 stamp on them. Now, how many people do you know who are allergic to certain base metals? Oh, Hayley, are you?
Yeah.
Now, can you wear sterling silver?
I have to, yeah.
Ah.
But the odd thing about me is one ear flares up, but not the other, so I'm not quite sure what that is. But
How
yeah.
funny is that?
And it can be within an hour of putting a pair of earrings in.
I bet that's really painful, isn't it?
It is, yeah, because you get that, you get a swelling, you get heat in there, you get itchiness.
you poor thing.
Yeah, so that I always love it whenever I go to a craft fair and they're able to change the findings. Because I might find a pair of earrings that are beautiful, but I can't wear them because of the findings that are on there.
Base
So
metal.
if they've got just swap them over. You don't necessarily have to make the jewellery up with them, but just have like a little poster, a little card on your stand to say any of these earrings can come with sterling silver findings.
That's a really good idea, actually. So even if you do use plated findings, it might be worth, as Hayley says, putting a little card there saying any of these findings can be changed for gold or for gold plated or for 95 sterling silver findings. The great thing about these is most people who are allergic to certain base metals can wear sterling silver, and of course it's never as important as it is with earrings, because of course the earring finding goes through your ear. So it's very, very important that if you are allergic to certain base metals, that you can only wear sterling silver or maybe even gold. That particularly with earrings, you get that quality finding. You're getting 10 pairs of 95 sterling silver earring shepherd's hook findings here. Absolutely gorgeous, really lovely and easy to make into earrings. Come with this gorgeous little spring bit here as well, which you can actually slip up whilst you're setting the gemstones onto the bottom of this little open jump ring, and then you can slide that little coil back down, and it's just lovely way to finish these off. Come with that gorgeous little tapered end as well, so really finished off beautifully as well. That little kick there, which is just lovely. So 10 pairs of your 925 sterling silver shepherd's hook earring findings. You're also going to be getting 2 pairs of these. Now let me just move these over here because Cassie's found a beautiful pair of earrings. Chandelier earring findings, okay? Now, I've seen these used in a couple of different ways. I've seen these used as earring findings, like the earrings you've got here. Okay, you can also use them as clasps or as what do you call it? When you've got maybe a chain or one strand of gemstones coming down, and then you've got 3 strands of gemstones coming out of here. So a way of making a necklace or a bracelet from a 1-strand bracelet or necklace into a 3-strand bracelet or necklace. I've seen these used in so many different ways. These are just as beautiful as earring findings. They're just gorgeous. 2 pairs of these. Now these are normally in your 100 finding packs, okay? They're normally silver-plated copper chandelier earring findings. These aren't. These are 95 sterling silver. So if you've ever looked at the kits before, which have got plated findings, you thought, oh, do you know what? If only I could wear those chandelier earring findings. You can do that because these are 95 sterling silver. If you were to buy all of these findings separately, okay? Sorry, say that again, Ed. Yeah, so if you were to buy the chandelier earring finding separately or the shepherd's hook finding separately, you'd be looking to pay nearly £20. Well, do you know what? If you divide that down, that's not that silly, is it really? Because that is that's 10. That's less than £2. That's less than £2 a pair. Which, when you've got 95 sterling silver in your earrings, you're going to be selling them for easily £10, £15 a pair because they've got sterling silver, they've got gemstones in them, it's your time, it's your effort. Easily £10 to £15 a pair. I think that sounds great. That allows you a lot of money for gemstones. Well, how low are we going to go? Oh. Really? $12 pairs of 925 sterling silver earring findings. Less than a tenner. That's amazing. That is under £1 a pair. Way under £1 a pair. And it's 925 sterling silver. It's silver. Now, you've got the opportunity to make lots and lots and lots of different kinds of earrings. My biggest selling pair of earrings, and I had to make loads of them. To say dozens is probably overkill. But I had to make loads and loads and loads of pairs of earrings of one particular gemstone. And all they were was a pair of shepherd's hook earring findings. They were all silver, because when I use a particular gemstone, I only ever use 925 sterling silver. So you have 925 sterling silver shepherd's hook earring findings, a head pin, a 925 sterling silver head pin, and oh, they're all tied together. And this, just 2 of these per pair. I know what you're going to think. You're going to think these aren't real. They are, okay? We're going to play these a little bit later on. They are real. Just 2 of these. Now, can you imagine how much you would pay, not even how much you would sell these on for, how much would you pay for a pair of shepherd's hook earrings with 2 pearls in? Ollie's saying 15 quid. Really? I'd say 20, I'd say 25. These pearls are enormous. Easy, easy, easy. Anyway, Ollie's saying, but yeah, if you wanted to price them all to sell really, really quickly, £15. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. But you can kind of understand now that less than a pound per pair of earrings, and that's just the sterling silver, that allows you £14 for the gemstones, doesn't it? Really? £14 for the gemstones? You know that 2 gemstones aren't going to cost you £14 from Jewellery Maker, so it gives you a huge margin. Huge margin. It really, really does. Well done, do hold those lines. I've got a lot of you on the phones at the minute. There's a big queue. That was a really, really, really popular bundle. Do hold the lines. I think that's amazing. Isn't that great? That strand of pearls is coming up at midday. Okay? I've also got 10 to 11 millimetres, those pearls. I've also got this strand. I know. Mystic white quartz. This, no. Really? We're gonna do it now. It should have just come downstairs. Do you know what? Because there's so many of you on the phone lines waiting for your call to be answered, you just add this to your order, can't you? When your call gets answered. This is a strand of mystic white quartz. Can I be really honest with you? And this is what I like to think happened. I don't think it did happen, but this is what I like to think happened. I sent an email last Sunday to Paula and Hannah, just about to go over to India the following day. I sent them an email saying, right, no, I did actually send them an email. Sorry, this did actually happen. So I sent them an email saying, these are a list of gemstones which me and the team would really like to see. These are blah, 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 anything mystic, blah, 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 kunzite, blah, 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 blah. Right, today we've got a strand of mystic coated gemstones. I'd like to think that they read the email and went, oh yeah, and the first thing they did when they got to India was say, right, we want those and send them now. I don't think that actually happened. I think it's actually just coincidence that I sent that email. But anyway, that's what I'd like to think happened. Anyway, these have just arrived in the building this morning. These are mystic coated white quartz. Hayley, what do you think of these bad boys?
I've got my pen and paper.
She's actually got her pen and paper ready. She's got it ready. So you've got the gizmo one on there.
I've got it written down. I'm getting
You're going to want to get the pearl code as well.
That's what made me think, right, okay, where's my pen and paper?
Right. Mystic coated white quartz. How big? 12 millimetres. 12 millimetres. These are enormous. with the pearls, of course, that we bought you, well, that we're going to be bringing you at midday. Oh, look at the pearls. They're almost as big as a 12mm round. Right, OK. We're going to have to bring the price on in just a couple of seconds. I've got loads of you waiting on the phone to see how low we're going to go. Mystic White Quartz Faceted 12mm rounds. We've been waiting a long time for these, haven't we? Oh, yes, we've been waiting a long, long time. They are here now for you to enjoy, for all those bridal pieces, for all those earrings, for all those bracelets, for all those tiaras, for all those incredible pieces where the light is going to catch them. If you just came in to get the tiara DVD and the wire bundle, oh, my goodness me, you are going to be in for such a treat. Brand new today, it is going to sell out. £12.45p. Amazing, amazing, amazing. £12.45. Absolutely tremendous. This is your chance to come in and get a big, bold strand. And do you know what? Honestly, when you see mystic coated quartz like this, they're not normally 12mm in diameter. They're normally a lot smaller. Isn't it lovely that they're faceted? They've got so much beautiful mystic coating here. They look like, yeah, they look like they're reflective. They look like they're mirrored, don't they? These are beautiful. £12.45. You can make so many pairs of earrings out of these. And I treat these almost the same as I would treat pearls. Just 2 of these and a pair of earrings. That is a bridal pair of earrings. They do, don't they? They look very, very similar to, but it's got that beautiful kind of bridal quality about them. Just gorgeous. And this kind of quality, this kind of mystic quality, it's going to make your jewellery more appealing. It's gonna get people to come to your store. Why? Because it's going to catch their eye. The colour is physically going to catch their eye. It's just gorgeous, isn't it? Do you know what this also looks like? Yes, it looks like Swarovski crystal, but crystal is glass. Swarovski crystal is glass. So are all these other types of crystals. This is a genuine gemstone. This is quartz. And today, everything here for £12.45. Amazing quality. Do you know what, Hayley? I'd be so tempted to get 4 or 5 strands of these because I just want to restrand this particular strand and make it into a necklace, wouldn't you?
Stretches. You don't have to do anything with it because it just speaks for itself. I mean,
doesn't it just?
Talk about sparkle with a capital S. I mean, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Look at that.
Can you imagine a bride wearing this as a necklace, or even just one of these on a piece of beading thread? That would create so much impact. Beautiful mystic quartz in a necklace, earrings, bracelets, done.
Fabulous.
I mean, you can see it sparkle from, and I'm this far away from the camera. You can see it sparkling there, can't you? It's amazing. And the nice thing about it is
you're wearing it with kind of like a deep purple. If I was wearing it with a pink, you'd see the pink bouncing off
exactly.
it. So
it brings out the colours, doesn't it? Really does bring out the colours that you get. Sorry, brings out the colours in the strand, depending on the colour that you're going to be wearing.
Like a
£12.45. It's beautiful. Absolutely amazing. I just love this. With silver finings, with gold finings, with rose gold finings, perfect. Absolutely gorgeous. Just lovely. With, of course, this strand of pearls coming up at midday. So that's in about half an hour's time. Just amazing, amazing, amazing. Wow. Right. Do hold those lines. There's loads of you who've come through to get these on the web and on the phone lines. And if you do want to multi-buy this, I'd urge you to do it because I can't. It's been weeks and weeks and weeks since we bought you. Since we bought you Mystic Coated Gems, didn't it? Lovely. Right, okay. Now, I've got another amazing bundle here. This is massive. Right, this is an enormous bundle. It's huge. Together all the time here at Jewellery Maker. Some of them, you look at the bundles and you think, ah, yeah, those gems really go together. I've got the most amazing design in mind for those. Absolutely gorgeous. Other bundles are what I would call stash essential bundles. So you've got loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of you call it what? People have texted in. Oh, people have texted in with Jewellery Maker related diseases. What do you call the addiction to jewellery making? We've had gymnastics. I like that.
That's good.
Oh, the chat thing has now stopped working. We will read some more of them out. I would probably call it JMitis. That's a good one. JMitis. I don't know what else. Yeah, well, we'll read some more of the text out a little later on in the show. Anyway, after I was interrupted by Ed, who was just sort of shouting out random names, this bundle is enormous. So there are bundles which you look at and you think, yeah, I've got just the idea for that. There are also bundles which are essentially stash essential bundles. So you get loads and loads of different strands. You wouldn't necessarily use them all together. You might use a couple of them together, but not maybe the other 3 or 4 strands. But the idea is to save you a lot of money. These are great if you do after school clubs, if you do workshops, if you have a beading group, and you just want to give people the opportunity to just literally grab a load of gemstones and start working with them, and you can teach them, and you can sit around just having a cup of tea and a chat whilst you're making jewellery. This one's great, awesome. Okay, I would describe this as lacy agate. It's just beautiful. You get this beautiful, highly opaque areas of this gemstone, and then this translucent quality, just lovely. Just lovely. So you get this beautiful white and cream coloured agate faceted strand, 10mm faceted beaded, just lovely. Really, really lovely. With this kind of printing on these, it looks kind of lacy, but with these ones here, really kind of Balinese, really, really lovely. And these kind of creamy terracotta tones, they are just gorgeous, aren't they? Really, really beautiful, creamy kind of orangey brown tones in here, sandy tones, like deserty quality. A little bit like snow and desert. I love it, snow and sand. Have we got any kind of foresty colours in here? Well, funnily enough, we do. Isn't this gorgeous? I'd use all these together, actually. Beautiful sage green tones in here as well, just lovely. All of these agates are going to be dyed and effectively printed with this incredible colour. And you can see each one is slightly different. They're a little bit tribal, aren't they? They're really, really lovely. You can make some beautiful pieces out of the colours you've got going on here. Absolutely gorgeous. Brand new bundle today. So there's 3 strands here. Great for guys' jewellery, great for ladies' jewellery. Some surfer dude jewellery. Yeah, surfer dude. How uncool do I sound? You're also going to be getting fuchsia agate faceted rounds. The great thing about this bundle is all the gemstones are faceted and they're all 10mm rounds, so you can use them in whatever order you want. Beautiful fuchsia agate faceted rounds here. This would look great with the orange kit that we bought you a little bit earlier on. And another strand here of black and white agate faceted 10mm rounds. Oh no, they're not faceted, they're plain. Now, 5 strands. Okay. Let's be sensible here. These are big. They're all 10mm rounds. 4 of the strands are faceted, 1 of the strands isn't faceted. They're all genuine gemstones. They're not glass, they're not plastic. They have been dyed, but they're not glass, they're not plastic, they're not synthetic. They're all genuine gemstones. So let's think about price points on these. How much would you pay for a strand of glass that looked like these? It would be kind of upward of maybe £8 to £10, wouldn't it? Maybe even more. These at £5 a strand, maybe? Well, that'd be a £20 bundle. No, sorry, £25 bundle. That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? £25 bundle. That sounds great. £20. Let's face it, you would be absolutely laughing. You'd be coming to get 3 or 4 of these, wouldn't you? How about £4 a strand? How about £4 a strand? So that would be your £20 price point. How about less than £3.50 a strand? Less than £3 a strand. Don't ask, just get it. $14.95 with every single one of these massive bundles we've had today, with the early bird special, with the wire special. We are not making a bean. What we are making is loads and loads of friends. $14.95 for 5 strands of genuine gemstones. Carat weight wise, this is 1,000 carats of gemstones for under £15. Absolutely gorgeous. Every single one of these strands, you can use them together, you can use them separately, it's up to you. I would call this bundle a stash essential bundle because We have focused on the saving here. We've focused on the saving you are making for every single one of these strands. It's just incredible. $14.95 for 5 strands of agates here. Isn't that great? Isn't that fantastic? The amount of people who I've learned over the last few months who do after-school clubs, who have community groups, who've started up their own beading groups, because it's such a sociable thing to do. It's such a sociable way of being creative, sitting around with a cup of tea with your best mates, making jewellery, even if it's just stretchy bracelets, even if it's for charity or you're going to be selling them on. You can make so much genuine gemstone jewellery with a big bundle like this. And if you want to come in and get 3 or 4 or 5 bundles of this, you're still going to make that massive saving, but you're going to get even more. $14.95 for such a gorgeous Sash Essential bundle here. Absolutely gorgeous. I honestly would, I would honestly come in and get these. Maybe you've never worked with fuchsia before. Maybe it's going to push you to work with fuchsia. Maybe you've never worked with Maybe you've never worked with greeny coloured gemstones before. Maybe it's going to push you to think outside the box. These gemstones are great, and they are gemstones. They're not fake, they're not synthetic. They're going to be dyed, yes, of course they are, but these are genuine gemstones. They've taken hundreds and thousands and millions of years to form so that you can come in and get them for this kind of a price point. $14.95, absolutely wonderful for 5 strands. That's 1,000 carats of genuine gemstones. Absolutely amazing, and what a massive, massive saving. With bundles like this, we're not making any money at all, but we are making a lot of friends. Oh, love making friends. I love making friends. I love making friends. Right, okay, so next. The boys are singing in the gallery now. Don't forget, still to come. Green tourmaline, ba ba ba, da 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 da. Green tourmaline coming your way. Woo woo. Also coming your way. Pearls. Tourmaline and pearls are back to back, baby. Both manager specials. Both the most amazing, amazing price. When two become one. Right, it's coming your way. Sorry, that was awful. Sorry. Just dreadful. Ed says he's got the sexiest bundle in town. Oh, here. Ah, right, okay. Sorry, Hayley. It's a bit rude. Oh, what are you doing there?
I'm making spinkies.
Ah, she's working with the gizmo. Right, okay, this bundle is absolutely tremendous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. This has got some beautiful gems, some beautiful sizes, some beautiful shapes. If you came in to get the Mystic Quartz, you're gonna love this. If you came in to get the pearls, you're gonna love this. If you came in to get our Kunzite, Sunstone, Aquamarine and Kyanite bundle, you're gonna love this. Why? There's some pretty amazing gems in this. This is white quartz, and what I love so much about it is these are big, big, big nuggets. You can see right into the gemstone. And because these gems are so big, and because they're unfaceted, you get to see right into the soul of the gem. Now, is it me, or can you see those kind of almost, they're like silvery white inclusions? Now, these are inclusions inside the quartz. It's not unusual to get inclusions in quartz at all. Less of the Tom Jones. Not unusual to get inclusions in quartz. La 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 la. But what is unusual is the fact that these look like, they almost look like rutilated inclusions, like silver rutilated inclusions inside this white quartz. I just love it. That quality's amazing. If these gemstones were faceted, you probably wouldn't see those inclusions. If it was, if these gemstones were any smaller, you probably wouldn't see them. I love the fact these are so big and unfaceted because you can see them. You can see the texture of the gem. And everyone who sees these incredible beads will know, she's wearing genuine gemstones, I can tell. Gorgeous, isn't it? Next strand. Clear quartz, faceted, 6mm rounds. Now, these aren't faceted rounds that you would normally expect to see. These have been faceted with really unusual angular facets. So triangular shaped facets rather than your round or square shaped facets. Angular shaped facets. I just love these. These look like proper diamonds. The sparkle you're going to get from this strand is amazing. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Just lovely. 70 carats of clear quartz faceted rounds. Just lovely. Last strand in this bundle. Perfect for spring. Perfect for brides. Rose quartz hearts. Isn't this lovely? Look at these beautiful puffy hearts. These are really, really nice in size and shape, aren't they? They are just gorgeous. Rose quartz puffy 14mm hearts, 250 carats in total. Really, really lovely gemstones here. Do you know what? Whenever we've bought you heart-shaped gemstones over the last few months, they have sold out. Is it because you love the heart shape? Is it because of Valentine's Day? Are you going to get this in time for Valentine's Day? Yeah? Are you going to get these, guys, if there are any guys watching today, you're going to get these in time for Valentine's Day to maybe make a gorgeous stretchy bracelet for your loved one? Pop it in a gorgeous Valentine's Day card. She's gonna love that. If my husband did that for me, I'd be so touched.
It's just something that they've made themselves and they've gone to the effort, because they might not necessarily be crafty. Yeah, beautiful.
My husband would rather use a punch bag and play drums, but do you know, if he had a go at making me a stretchy bracelet out of heart-shaped rose quartz, I'd be so emotional about that. It would be lovely. Ed, are you really? You've done this. Come on then, come on. Oh, he doesn't want to show himself on screen because of his hair. Oh, for goodness sake. Order some... Right, okay, so... Right. Ed is speaking from experience here. He's saying when you make the stretchy bracelet, because this is what he did, made a stretchy bracelet, tied a knot in the elastic, and didn't put any jewellery glue or clear nail varnish on the knot. So when I assume it was for Anna. Yeah, I assume it was for Anna. When Anna put the bracelet on, it broke. So put jewellery glue or clear nail varnish on the knot, and then it won't snap. Then you're laughing. Then it's going to be right. So Ed has done this. This is the voice of experience. Did she like the bracelet? Did you remake it? After she swept it up off the floor. Oh, Ed, that's so sad. Do you know what? This would be a lovely gift. If there are any guys watching today, or if you want to make a beautiful rose quartz bracelet, maybe for your best mate, maybe for your mum, maybe for your sister, what a lovely, lovely gesture. Do you know how much this entire bundle is going to be? You're going to love this. It is going to sell out £14.95p. You've got rose quartz heart-shaped beads. Amazing. On their own, they'd sell out. In a bundle, even more so. You've got your faceted 6mm rounds of clear quartz. Lovely. And then you've got those massive 500 carat strand of white quartz center drilled nuggets with this incredible mineral edition quality on the insides here. With the mystic quartz that we bought you a few seconds ago. Amazing. With the pearls. Oh yeah, that is a bridal boutique bundle from heaven. Don't you think, Hayley?
Beautiful. And you're going to be able to make so many pieces with that.
Aren't you just?
So many. I mean, the little rose quartz hearts, they're beautiful, just as a simple pair of earrings.
Yeah, exactly. This is it. You don't, just a very, very simple pair of earrings, just made out of these just made out of 2 rose quartz. You don't have to make them complicated because, as Hayley said earlier on, the gemstones speak for themselves. Just gorgeous. If you came to get the earring findings collection bundle earlier on for $9.95, gorgeous, no problem at all. And if you're into the kind of myth and legend of gemstones, rose quartz is the gemstone of romance. It's a gemstone of friendship. Is it a gemstone of fertility? I didn't know that. Gemstone of fertility as well. Fantastic. $14.95 for all 3 of these strands here. Just gorgeous. Well done. Hold those lines. I love that. That's gorgeous. With the pearls and with the mystic quartz. Yeah. Just lovely. Well done. With those pearls. Oh, gorgeous. Well done. Hold those lines. £14.95p. Woo, woo. Right, now we've got a lovely final kit. So we're going to do the kit in a minute. We're not going to do the kit yet. Right, another bundle. Paint Pot Collection. Well, that sounds amazing. Ah. Now, this bundle features a gemstone which up until last week we hadn't seen on Jewellery Maker for months. When we brought this to you, I think it was in a bundle. It was in a bundle, yeah. And that bundle sold out. Okay, it sold out. I'm obviously talking about coral. Now, I'm gonna pop that there. Let me show you the strands there are in this bundle. Crackled agate, puffy 12mm coins, 160 carats in total. Beautiful tones, gorgeous colours, juicy orange colours. Oh, beautiful cranberry tones, blues, greens, chocolate. Oh, look at that stripy one there. Isn't that beautiful? 160 carats in total. Next strand. Crackled agate puffy ovals, 20 by 15mm. Again, juicy tones in here. Really, really gorgeous colours. Absolutely beautiful. You've also got your strand of coral. Now, this is bright red coral. And I said this last week and I'll say it again. It is one of the truest reds you will ever see on Jewellery Maker. And I can't remember who it was. I think it might have been... Who was it yesterday? Put on my Facebook page. I said, is there any colours or any tones you'd like to see more of? And somebody quite rightly said they'd like to see more red, some more true red. This is probably the truest red you are ever going to get. Now, it is a multicolour bundle you're going to be getting here. Let's have a look at the colour chart behind it, actually, because these are your spring colours 2013 according to Pantone, which is the kind of governing body, if you like, of colours. So everyone's reading from the same hymn sheet. So you're not having to describe these colours. You can be very, very specific. In this bundle, you are going to be getting emerald greens, Monaco blues. You're going to be getting those greyed jade colours. You're going to be getting the nectarines. You're going to be getting the poppy reds. You're going to be getting, in fact, all of these tones in this bundle. They are just everywhere in this bundle, aren't they? All of these gorgeous colours. Now, this incredible bundle is going to be an amazing price. Don't forget, this bundle is designed with a saving in mind. I can't think of a better way of getting kids involved with making jewellery than giving them a bundle like this, because these kind of colours are just so inspiring, aren't they? Really capture their imaginations with a bundle like this. It is called the Paint Pot Collection because you are going to be getting so many different shades and tones and qualities in here. Brand new today, available only until 9 AM tomorrow morning. This is your amazing price for this gorgeous brand new bundle. 3 brand new strands. Here it is. $12.95. 2 strands of crackled agate and your brand new strand of coral as well. This amazing genuine gemstone. This is fossilized coral, I hasten to add. It's not live coral. It's fossilized coral that you're going to be getting here, which has been dyed this amazing red color. But you've got this gorgeous, gorgeous tone here. Bright, bright, true red. It is the truest red that I can think of here on Jewellery Maker. Quite often, the reds that we give you are oranges, orangey reds, or yellowy reds, or pinky reds. True red. It's that scarlet red. It's that fire engine red. With the wire bundle that we bought you earlier on, for under 20, for the 10 metres of 0.6mm gauge wire and 100 metres of the 0.8. Can you imagine all these together? If you do your own after-school clubs or your own workshops, can you imagine this bright red, scarlet red wire with all these beautiful gems? Yeah, that looks awesome, doesn't it? $12.95 for this gorgeous Paint Pot Collection featuring coral and 2 strands of beautiful agate there. Well done. Great opportunity. And the real opportunity to just captivate the hearts and minds of so many people with this amazing colour palette. Well done. Hold those lines. That's great. Awesome. Now, what are we doing now? What are we doing now, Ed? Come on, Ed. Lemon cool. Oh. Oh, brand new strand, brand new strand. We brought you a strand of lemon quartz yesterday, which was unfaceted rondelles. It sold very, very well. This is faceted rondelles of lemon quartz. Now, this is a Gems of Distinction strand. Are we doing it now, lovely? Where each one of these gems has been individually hand faceted, hand drilled. Looks beautiful, doesn't it? Now, we had Linda on the show yesterday, who's one of our resident designers, and she was chatting away about gemstones that she really, really likes at the minute. She's taken a real liking to, a real shine to lemon quartz, beer quartz, because I think of the springy tones and also of the quality, because of the quality recently. Quartz is historically, it's inherently not a gemstone which has lots and lots of clarity. It's a gemstone which can have lots and lots of mineral inclusions. So when you get a quartz that doesn't have any inclusions, when you get a quartz which effectively has crystal clear clarity, you know that it's a very, very special strand. You know it's a very, very special quality. With our Gems of Distinction strands, we only want to source the very, very best quality. Just to kind of put you in the picture, with these Gems of Distinction strands, I've actually been to the workshop where these are faceted. And the lapidarists who facet these incredible gemstones, and believe you and I, each one of these gemstones could have taken about 10 to 15 minutes to facet. Each one of these gems goes through a hand. The lapidarists have trained for a lifetime, and it's one of those trainings that goes on for a lifetime. Here are these gemstones being faceted. Each one of these gems can take anywhere between 10 15 minutes to facet, depending on the size of the gemstone, depending on the kind of faceting required. With these gemstones, where you're getting a very, very highly faceted finish, and it's a very, very unusual shape, it's not your typical round, it's going to probably take even longer, so maybe kind of closer to the 15-minute mark. A strand of gems like this has been faceted by the same lapidarist who is probably very, very proficient in faceting gemstones like tourmalines, maybe even sapphires, maybe even rubies and emeralds. Yeah, these are the best lapidarists in the business, because they have to get it right. There's no room for error. The respect that is taken and applied to strands like this is overwhelming. Overwhelming. Seeing each one of these strands being individually threaded, and the pride and the respect that these gemstones are handled with and held with and treated with is amazing. Now, we're so proud of this collection here at Jewellery Maker. We're very, very proud of it. We love its quality. And the general consensus when I speak to guest designers about strands like this is keep the designs simple. They're perfect for bridal pieces of jewellery, for really, really special pieces of jewellery, for landmark pieces, whether it's a wedding, whether it's this really, really special occasion. Keep the designs simple. You've got here what I believe to be the finest collection on Jewellery Maker. There is not another collection where you can get the quality of the gemstone, the quality of the faceting, the handmade quality, and the pride that is poured into this collection is overwhelming. Today, this hand faceted strand is yours, and have a look at your price. It's amazing, isn't it? It's amazing. When you isn't, and this isn't a huge production line of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of lapidarists. This is a cutting house where there are probably, at the most, probably about 20 people in that process. Probably about 20 of them. It's not hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people. This isn't something which hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people can do. This is an art form. This is something which you train for a lifetime to do. And it's right that a strand like this should be more considered, but $14.95. I don't think that reflects the true quality you're going to be getting here. I don't think it reflects the amount of skill and time and effort that goes into each one of these strands, but what I think it does reflect is the prices that we will go to on Jewellery Maker, and the prices we will almost give these away at. It's amazing, isn't it? £14.95. Hayley, do you know what? I hope that over the next few years, all of our guest designers will get the chance to go over to India and see these strands being put together, because it is fascinating.
Well, it's because you'd be part of the story then. You'd understand where they come from and how much care and attention to detail has gone into this, because the concentration of creating these facets is just tremendous.
Yeah.
Tremendous.
And that is the beauty of gemstones. They've got a story. They've got a narrative. They've got something to get excited about. Whereas glass and plastic, they don't really, do they?
They don't have the personality that genuine gemstones
yeah.
have, and they've got a story. When you look at them, it's almost as if they've got life in them.
Exactly, it's exactly what it's like.
Because it's nature's product, like
yeah,
you
it's
say.
beautiful. It's beautiful. Look at a strand like that, and having been to that very cutting house in Jaipur and just seeing the process these gemstones go through. Stage 1 is cutting. Stage 2 is shaping. Stage 3 is actually the faceting process. Stage 4 is the drilling process. Then you've got size matching. You've got colour matching. Then you've got the stranding. It is such a lengthy process, and one which requires a huge amount of skill, huge amount of training. It's under £15. What else can you get? A handmade pair of shoes. How much are they going to cost? £300, £400, £500, £600, £700? Handmade handbags. How much are they going to cost? A hand-faceted strand of gemstones, which has taken millions of years to form. This is just the end. This is just the middle part of the story. This is the middle part of the story. The beginning of the story is this gemstone being faceted. The middle part of the story is these gemstones being made into a strand like this. The end of the story is you getting these home and going, oh wow, I've only paid 50 of these gemstones. The kind of service they deserve. $14.95. Absolutely gorgeous. Well done. Hold those lines. Absolutely wonderful. Now we've got another strand of a similar kind of quality coming up a little bit later on in the show. This is coming up literally in a couple of minutes. We've seen lemon quartz over the last few weeks. This is a strand of gemstones that I can honestly, I don't think I've seen this at all over the last few months. I can't recall the last time I saw green tourmaline on its own in a strand. Might be a first for me, actually. It's absolutely amazing. It's coming your way very, very, very shortly indeed, actually, within the next 6-7 minutes. But before then, we're going to launch another strand. Brand new strand. Brand new strand. This is fossil gem. If you are looking for a strand of gemstones to get somebody in love, to make somebody fall in love with gemstones, because you can make as many pieces of jewellery as you want, and you can say to people, look, these are genuine gemstones. They've taken hundreds and thousands of years to form. It's really absolutely wonderful. And people go, yeah, it's great. But prove it. Prove that these gemstones come out of the ground. Prove that these gemstones have taken hundreds of thousands and millions of years to form. With some gemstones, you can actually do that. You can look at a strand of tourmaline. You can actually see how it's formed. You can look at a strand of pearls. You can see how it's formed. And with this strand, honestly, you could make the biggest gemstone skeptic in the world go weak at the knees with this strand of gemstones. Honestly, you can. I don't know anyone who can resist a strand of fossil jasper. What you're looking at there, that is a snapshot of life millions of years ago. It's like a photograph that has been taken of life millions of years ago. I feel like we'd David Attenborough, or what's his name, Brian Cox, a lot more attractive, to come and talk about this. I mean, this is absolutely awesome. This is literally a microcosm of life, tens and tens and tens of millions of years ago. These are little, tiny, fossilised sea creatures. It's amazing, isn't it? Yes, it's been dyed. You don't get jasper, which is normally this colour. I'd be really worried if it did. But this is a natural, genuine gemstone. This is hundreds, thousands, millions of tiny little fossils that give this gemstone its character. Every one is different. I just love that. You can make the biggest gemstone skeptic in the world go weak at the knees with a strand of gemstones like this, because this is proof of where this gem has come from. It's amazing. Love it. And you know what? It's going to be cheap as chips. Brand new today. This is your price. You've got a massive 40 by 30 millimetre gemstone in each one of these here. And you've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of these on a strand. That could be 10 pendants. And each one of these pendants could be sold for what? Maybe a tenner a go. Because, well, they wouldn't be sold for £1, £1.30, would they, each of them? No way. You'd be selling them for what? £10, £12 each. Because each one of them tells a story. People love Tell a story. People love things with a history, and you can say these are fossils inside this gemstone. That's going to get people so excited. It's awesome, isn't it? How old are your kids, Hayley?
They've just turned 12.
Do you know? I bet when you talk about gemstones, I bet there's a kind of do they love gemstones? Do they love the thought of you working with them?
Phoebe's very creative and very artistic, so she, with these particular ones, she would love the pattern, almost like the floral pattern that's on the face of these. Whereas Josh would love the history that they may have been around dinosaur times. Yeah,
it captivates their imaginations, doesn't it? You can really get people, whether it's kids or whether it's adults, really into the gem world, really into your way of thinking, and you can get them as excited as you are about genuine gemstones by looking at a strand like this, by holding a strand like this. You're holding history. It's amazing. £12.95. It's like a little piece of archaeology in your hands right now. Well done. This line is 700 carats of pink fossil jasper here. Now, still to come, we've got that massive strand of pearls, and it is one of the biggest strands of pearls I've ever bought you on Jewellery Maker. It is a brand new strand. It arrived in the building this morning. It's coming your way in literally a couple of seconds. We've also got a brand new strand of green tourmaline. I'm so excited about this strand coming your way in just a couple of minutes as well. We've got our final kit, which goes so well with this beautiful strand of green tourmaline. What else have we got? We've got loads more bundles. We've got even more amazing price points. Do not go anywhere. We're going to be catching up with Hayley and her challenge as well. Do not go anywhere. There's so much more still to come. If you want to see some amazing deals, you've got to stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Join Jewellery Maker this Thursday for our Fashion Focus show. This week we'll be centering our attention on colour connections. Fashion stylist and guest designer Natalia Coleman will teach you how to work with colour and get the best out of your designs. Be inspired and start to get ready for your spring and summer collections. The Fashion Focus show, this Thursday on The Day Show.
Come and learn alongside our expert Liz Welsh about how to use your jewel enamel starter kit. This DVD will introduce you to the fundamentals of using jewel enamel, including melting, using Carantha molds, heat polishing, bezel setting, and adding gleam and a stellar flash to enhance your designs. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Get creative with Jewellery Maker. Come and join in the fun with international art clay instructor Natalia Coleman as she teaches you the basics of making personalised rings from silver clay. During the course of the day, you will learn how to create your own rings, add texture and decoration, finishing and polishing, and how to add colour to your finished piece. The full course includes use of relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios, a chance to meet our presenters, and have a chance to visit our Gemstone Museum. All of this for just $99.95. To book your place, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
We have got two amazing strands to bring you back to back right now. We've got the green tourmaline followed by our brand new strands of pearls. This is going to be very, very, very busy couple of games. The call centre are aware that we're going to be playing both of these games back to back. There's going to be a lot of you waiting on the phone lines. There's going to be a lot of you calling through for these and a lot of you on the web as well. Both of these strands are standalone strands. I just love them. We've got green tourmaline coming up first, followed by a strand of massive pearls. I'll put the pearls to one side. Now, we've just been talking about the Gems of Distinction collection that we have here at Jewellery Maker. We are very, very proud of this collection. It's something which we put a lot of time and effort into. This is something which we are constantly in contact with our team in Jaipur about. We're constantly looking to make the collection even better, even bigger, and get even more unusual gemstones in. In all honesty, to my recollection, I don't think I've bought you a strand of green tourmaline in a Gems of Distinction strand. I absolutely love this. Have a look at the colour and the quality of this. We asked you right at the beginning of the show to text in with your guesses. What did you think this gemstone was? We had a guess of emerald, a guess of chrome dioxide. When you were correct, you're going to get a you're going to get a gorgeous bead scoop sent to you. But the first person to text in with the correct answer, this is green tourmaline. Now, I think the reason why a lot of people didn't guess green tourmaline was probably because you hadn't seen it on Jewellery Maker before. This kind of strand is not going to be something which we're going to see a lot of. I can't guarantee we're ever going to have green tourmaline again on Jewellery Maker. In fact, if we do, I'd be very, very surprised. Tourmaline is one of the world's most coveted gemstone families. It is responsible for some of the highest end gemstones in the world. Gemstones such as Pedernera bicoloured tourmaline, Paraiba tourmaline, indicolite, chrome tourmaline. And to get a strand of tourmaline that is in one colour, tourmaline is a gemstone which grows in a very unusual way. It grows and then has a bit of a rest. It grows again, has a bit of a rest, grows again, has a bit of a rest. It has fractures going all the way through it. To bring you a strand just green tourmaline, and for these tourmalines to be the size that they are, is indicative of really superb quality. Now, this is a graduated strand of green tourmaline. Honestly, I can't recall ever bringing you a strand of green tourmaline before on Jewellery Maker. This, I think, is a first for me. Can you see the land? The luster obviously highlighted by the fact that these gemstones are individually faceted, but green tourmaline acts in the same way as black tourmaline in the fact you are going to be getting this amazing reflective surface. You're going to be getting this beautiful glossiness that you get with black tourmaline, and you're going to be getting in the strand of gorgeous green tourmaline. Carat wise, it's huge. 55 carats of green tourmaline. I've seen tourmaline on our sister channel, and granted it's maybe rubellite or sapphira tourmaline, maybe it's gemstone quality. I've seen tourmaline rings, tourmaline pieces sell for thousands of pounds on our sister channels. And maybe you're looking at a 10 carat Paraiba tourmaline ring, or you're looking at a, oh, I don't know, 15 carat sapphira tourmaline bracelet. And those kind of pieces can sell for hundreds, if not thousands of pounds. This is a strand of 55 carat tourmaline. It is enormous. If you want to make jewellery from easily one of the world's most coveted, arguably one of the highest end gemstones in the world, you can. And this hand faceted strand is yours today. What price are you thinking? $14.95. $14.95. Honestly, that is about £20 lower than where I thought we'd be. $14.90. This is green tourmaline. This is green tourmaline. This is a gemstone which, can you imagine how difficult it is to bring you a strand just of one colour of tourmaline when we're so used to seeing the multicoloured tourmaline strands, because tourmaline comes in pretty much any colour you can imagine, every single colour of the rainbow. You are going to be getting just green tourmaline here. The most amazing colour, the most amazing shade and tone. And when you get the multicolored tourmaline strands, you hardly ever get those greeny colours, do you? Hardly ever. If you do, it's one or two. An entire strand of beautiful forest green tourmaline here today for under £15. Absolutely gorgeous. Get it in your basket now. And if you can, multi-buy it, because honestly, I don't know when we're going to be able to bring you green tourmaline again. And if we do, I don't know what price it's going to be. And if we do, I can't guarantee there's going to be this amount of them available. £14.95. Add it to your order. Get it as quickly as you can. I've got loads of you on the phone lines at the minute. Loads of you on the web as well who are coming in to get this. £14.95. The most amazing quality. The luster, the quality, the carat weight, the colour and the rarity. Yours today for under £15. You gotta get it in your basket. Well done. Absolutely wonderful. 0800 6444 655. The most beautiful quality strand of green tourmaline. Absolutely amazing, and for less than £15. Sorry, I got really excited then, because honestly, a strand of green tourmaline. Even on my Gems of Distinction collection that's in where you get a necklace or bracelet, you would not see a green tourmaline necklace or bracelet sell at that price, ever. You've got an entire strand of it for under 15 quid. That's absolutely amazing. Right. It's now time for the biggie. This is a strand of genuine freshwater cultured pearls. Now, this strand is gonna sell out. I don't know if you've ever seen any of our sister channels here at the Genuine Gemstone Company. We've got a few of them. We've got Roxy TV, we've got Gems TV, we've got the outlet as well. But we have a collection of pearls called the South Sea Pearls. And South Sea Pearls are very, very large. The pearls which come from the largest pearl-bearing oyster, the Pinctada maxima, okay? Absolutely gorgeous. These are not South Sea pearls, okay? But the South Sea pearls which I have seen are round about the kind of size that these pearls are, 10 to 12 millimeters, there or thereabouts. What first strikes you about this strand of pearls? Just look at them. What first strikes you? The size? The nacre? The orient? Or is it how round they are? Now, that sounds like a bit of an odd thing to say. There are lots of different ways that you can tell if a pearl is real or not. You can tell if it's a shell pearl, you can tell if it's a fake pearl by a number of different, by doing a number of different things. By looking at the size of it, is it just a bit too big? Does it look a bit too good to be true? Well, yeah, it does really. Does it look a bit too perfectly round? Yeah. Does the nacre and the orient look too perfect? Well, in a lot of them, yeah. How can you really tell them? Well, I'm not going to do this right now because this strand is going to go to somebody because this is undoubtedly going to sell out. But rub them on your teeth. Rub these pearls on your teeth because real pearls or shell pearls, sorry, fake pearls or shell pearls will feel smooth on your teeth. Real pearls will feel gritty when you rub them on your teeth. This is a strand of genuine freshwater cultured pearls, and literally the only way in which you would know this strand is real is by doing that, because everything would suggest. I mean, look at the size of them. Each one of these pearls could have taken 2.5 years to form. Just each one of them. And to make this one strand of pearls, not only have you got tens and tens and tens of years of work here, each one of these strands of pearls, up to 1,000, 2,000 pearls that could have been sorted through just to make this one strand of pearls. They've all got to be uniform. They've all got to be as similar as possible. Now, pearls, prices. Ooh. I have seen pearl necklaces for years on the high street. On the internet, I've seen fake pearl strands. I've seen real pearl strands. Right, now, if you go to those boutiques, if you're down Bond Street, if you see those pearl necklaces which don't even have prices underneath them. In fact, there's a very, very, there's a pearl necklace which I saw at the Peninsula Hotel in Hong Kong, which was pearls as big as this, with, I think it must have been an 18-carat yellow gold clasp on it. That pearl necklace was over £10,000. Well, rightly so. Pearls are timeless, effortless, classic. They can be contemporary. They can be whatever you want them to be. If you made this into a pearl necklace and sold it, how much would you sell it on for? That, to me, is a £60, £70 pearl necklace right there. Right there. Today, this strand of pearls, and I don't know how we've done this, it is going to sell out. Over 100 of these strands have already gone on the web alone. This brand new strand of pearls is yours. You're not going to be able to believe the price of this. Here's your deal. £9.95p. Wow. I know.
Item number, please.
It is, sorry, it is YGMG93, 1995. It is incredible. There is no way on earth that I was looking at this strand of pearls and thinking, yeah, that's £20 per. What? What? £19.95p. You've got to get it in your basket. We've had a real drought of pearls recently on Jewellery Maker. We haven't had a single strand in over the last few weeks. The only strands that we've had have maybe been in bundles, maybe the old kit, but really we've had none. This, we are coming back from strength to strength. This is a real whopper of a strand. This is a wedding strand. This is a fascinator, a tiara strand. This is a showcase strand of pearls you've got here. Some of the biggest we've ever brought you, and they're under £20. Absolutely amazing. Genuine, freshwater, cultured potato pearls. Yours for less than £20. Absolutely gorgeous. I just can't believe the price these are going to. And you're going to be getting a 58 money back guarantee. And only paying £2.95p per order. And get these home, get 3 or 4 strands of these, stock up whilst you can, because pearls were my biggest selling gemstone on my Christmas market. Absolutely 100%. Pearls were my biggest selling gemstone in bracelets, earrings, necklaces. Under £20 for your genuine strand of pearls. And as Ollie said earlier on, just 2 of these in a pair of earrings. That is a £15 pair of earrings right there. Easy. The whole strand's costing you less than 20. Absolutely wonderful. Well done to all of you there. Hold those lines. A great, great, great deal there. Well done. It seems like ages since we've had genuine strands of freshwater cultured pearls, but this is one of the biggest strands that I've ever seen on Jewellery Maker, and I've worked on this channel for years. Amazing quality. Just love that. Absolutely love that. It's a timeless. You think about what pearls do for you. They evoke loads of memories for me. Memories of my mum, memories of my grandma, you know, and things like this can be heirlooms of the future, can't they? Absolutely 100%. Well done. Hold those lines. Under £20 for your genuine freshwater culture pearl strand. Absolutely beautiful. Well done. Hold those lines. Amazing quality. So big. Gorgeous. Woo!
Amazing.
Right, okay, where are we going to go now, lovely? Kit. Brilliant. Right, this kit is awesome. Goes so beautifully with the pearls, so beautifully with the green tourmaline. Let me show you the first strand. Prehnite. Prehnite plain rounds here. Lovely apple green colours here, just gorgeous. Really beautiful 8mm apple green Prehnites. Just gorgeous, aren't they? Really, really, really lovely. 150 carats in total. You're then going to be getting green striped agate 8mm plain rounds as well. So same size, same shape, different gemstone. Really beautiful emerald greens here. Absolutely gorgeous. Then you're going to be getting this strand here of gorgeous green striped shell. Absolutely gorgeous. Love this printed shell. It's like a watercolour effect that you're going to have here, isn't it? It's absolutely gorgeous. Really, really stunning printed shell here. This kit has got a surprising amount of extras with it. You've got your monofilament beading thread and elastic. Fantastic, great. You've got 100 yellow gold plated copper findings. Brilliant. There they all are. Eye pins, head pins, bolt ring clasps, jump rings, toggle clasps, metre of chain, loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of your yellow gold plated copper findings. But then, this is going to make your kit go so much further. 10 metres of green coloured 0.4mm gauge wire. So 10 metres of your 0.4mm gauge chartreuse coloured copper wire. 10 metres of your gold plated 0.4mm gauge wire. Now this is yellow gold plated. It's not gold coloured, it's gold plated copper wire. So it's precious metal plated copper wire. Having these two elements in this kit, you would have thought, right, okay, well, having 2 lots of wire, having 20 metres of wire, that's going to bump the price of this kit up. No. I don't know how we've done this. 100 findings, 3 strands of gemstones, and 20 metres of wire. And of course, your beading thread, elastic, and monofilament. This is your price. Yeah, this is awesome. It's spring, it's summer, it's under £20. Yeah, it's under £20. It's just gorgeous. These kind of colours are going to be everywhere in spring and summer, just referring back to my colour chart. You've got your tender shoots, you've got your emerald in there, and you've got your grade jade as well. You've got all these beautiful greens that you see in your colour chart for spring 2013. All in here, all in this just kit. It's yours today for under £20. Absolutely amazing, amazing, amazing. The fact that you've got 100 findings and a yellow gold plated copper goes so beautifully with this stunning wire, with both of the colours of wire, the gold plated and then of course the chartreuse coloured as well. It really is one of those kits that just oozes spring and summer. And with the tourmaline, yeah. With the pearls, yeah. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous quality. Absolutely awesome. Even with, what about the Mystic Quartz? Yeah, gorgeous with the Mystic Quartz as well. Absolutely wonderful. Add it onto your order when you can. It's a really, really fantastic kit you're going to be getting here. Now I'm going to head over to the lovely Hayley. I think having the wire with this kit makes the whole makes a real difference, doesn't it, Hayley?
It does, because it opens up the possibilities, because you can create your own kind of findings, your own way of kind of stretching out what you've got within the kit. So yeah, beautiful, and I love the shell.
Isn't it lovely?
The shell is beautiful. Beautiful for those kind of summer holidays and you're thinking of all those trips away. So,
yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, it's lovely. It's like it's been watercoloured, isn't it? It's just lovely. I love this 3-strand weave that you've made here. Oh no, 2-strand weave.
Just 2 strands on that particular one, yes. Yeah, thread the beading wire through. It goes through the ovals together, because the hole in there's plenty of room in there for you to actually put 2 threads through there. And then you thread 2 of the darker colour beads, as I've used on this particular occasion, then separated them up and used the clear, more clear ones, and then tapered them back down again into both going through the same bead again, and then back through. Yeah.
Gorgeous, simple. Absolutely beautiful. Same in this bracelet here, it's just lovely. I love the addition of the gold-plated copper findings on this, don't you?
That's right, and I must admit, if I was using this at home, I would have probably gone for my silver. But
okay.
Saying that, I was glad that there was gold in here, because now I can see that they do work with it. So it is a case of it doesn't matter which you go for, they both work equally well with it. So yeah,
they
sometimes
really do.
it is a case of think outside the box. Maybe.
Absolutely, why not? You've then made this lovely, lovely, well, a couple of pairs of earrings here. These are really, really pretty. I love what you've done with the wire here. I love how beautifully you've used the gold-plated copper wire, because these little clusters that you've got here, these little flower clusters, work so beautifully.
That's it, and they're kind of echoing the pendant that I made, just taking a little bit of wire, almost like the little kind the techniques that you use with tiaras, where you're twisting the beads into the kind of like a head pin almost effect. And that can be quite random, it can be quite structured if you want to. You can add more to that if you want to make it really gem heavy, or just keep it minimal.
How do you go about making this then? So it was just with the gold-plated copper wire that you
That's right, yeah. I mean, you could if you wanted to, and you get a lovely effect with it. Use both of the wires together, because you get that kind of little bit of green hint in there as well if you wanted to.
Lovely.
But yeah, quite a simple technique. Just using, on this occasion, just using the gold. So I'm going to go for the gold colour here, and you get so much in there. And all you need to do is just take a single strand of that, and I think I use, is it about 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't remember how many did I do on
on the pendant?
Oh, I can do the pendant or the earrings. I don't
Well, on the
mind.
earrings, let's look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7, okay. So we're going to go for 7, and I'll probably make them alternate. So we've got the deeper coloured ones, and then we've also got the lighter coloured ones. But I don't tend to separate them up into colour groups too much because it is a case of I just love the fluidity of it.
It's lovely,
and
yeah.
It's a much more organic feel when you kind of got all the different flecks in there and the different colour tones. So yeah, whichever way you choose to do it, it doesn't matter. But,
Gorgeous.
yeah. So what you do is you take your wire and you've got a nice open hole on the bead, so quite easy. You can just thread those on and pull it through. And then I take it a reasonable length. I've still actually got my wire attached to the spool here. I haven't detached it, so you don't have to if you don't want to. And then all you're doing is you take your bead and you kind of make a little U shape. And then you just hold both of the pieces together. And I'd probably say that's, I don't know, 2 centimetres away from the bead, something like that. Hold it between your fingers and literally just twist. And as I twist, you'll see that we're getting that beautiful effect there. Now don't twist it too hard because you will eventually find a breaking point. But once you've got that nice little twist there that we've got, you move on to your next bead. So then I might choose to take one of the clearer looking ones and I'll take that on. Then I'll do exactly the same. Find roughly 2 centimetres from almost the branch where the last one came from. Make that U shape again, and again, just twist. Hold the start of the last piece with your thumb and finger, and again, just twist again. But don't over twist, because as I say, you will find that it will break at some stage. But if it does break, then all you do is cut the wire so as you can have access to the bead, and then just reuse it.
Isn't that lovely?
And it's just as simple as that. Then when you've got a little cluster of them together, you just start rearranging them. Now, it might be a case that you want to rearrange it into a little floral shape, or you might want to make it into more of a spray. It's entirely up to you. You can just keep twisting it. Now, on this particular one, the wire has fallen down the side, but I don't worry too much about that. It doesn't matter whether it's right at the top and the holes are kind of horizontal or vertical. It doesn't really matter because the gold is quite a pretty accent. You can thread on little gold beads if you wanted to, or any other colours that you want to go for, really. Just add them in. I'm just going to the end of that. It's a little bit kinky at the end, so let's just take that little end piece away. There we go. And just thread them on and then just keep going. And then it's just a case of that what we'll do is we'll create a little loop. So there we go, we've got another U shape there. Just wind that. It's almost like winding up a watch, not that we do that nowadays, do we?
Isn't it?
But it is just literally winding it into
Just
shape.
lovely, it's so organic,
and then you just
isn't it?
kind of create your cluster. And this is a nice little technique if you wanted to create rings.
Absolutely,
or
yeah.
however you want to put your jewellery together. Just put another couple more on and then we can attach it to a shepherd's hook, which
that's a good
I've
idea.
lost my shepherd's hooks, but not to worry. I can show you how to make the loop, and then you can just literally just wire wrap it to the shepherd's hook.
That's
There we go,
lovely.
a couple of little green ones, and then it's just a case of make your loop and away you go.
It's just lovely colours, and by not being too picky about which gemstones you use where, you've got the full quota and the full complement of all the greens there, haven't you? It's just
That's
lovely.
it. So on this one, it's I haven't gone for the floral with this one. I've got more of a kind of spray to this one. Once I've got the two, I've decided I've got enough beads there to create whichever design I've chosen to go for on this occasion. Then you've got 2 strands of your gold wire together. So then what I would do is I would cut the wire to the same length.
Okay.
Just makes it a little bit easier. And then that could actually go into a headpiece, tiara, fascinator. And then all it is unwinding everything. So I'm actually making the strand that's coming away a little bit thicker.
Yeah,
so
that's
that
a good
makes it
idea.
a little bit more substantial to attach to our shepherd's hook. And then it's just a case of that we would take it and we would create our loop, shepherd's hook, and then just literally just take it back on itself. And this is kind of turning into a little bit of a pendant type thing. Wrap it around your round nose pliers and then take that wire and wrap it around just a few times until you're happy with it being nice and secure. Then trim away using your wire cutters nice and neatly. You don't want any scratching going on. Take that away and there we go. So you've got on this occasion we've got a little pendant cluster.
Isn't that gorgeous? Stunning. Gorgeous kit here, and so unusual to get a kit with 100 findings and 20 metres of wire and to get it for under £20. I think that's absolutely tremendous. Absolutely gorgeous. Yellow gold plated findings as well, yellow gold plated copper findings, all for less than £20. You've got your 3 strands, you've got all of your wire. You've got all of your findings here as well. Great kit to go start to make into jewellery for spring, for summer, and you can add loads of different colours to this as well. Oranges, reds, pinks, browns. You can add so many different tones and colours. Yellows would look really great with this as well. Absolutely fantastic. Isn't that lovely? So coming up, we've got our last Wall of Fame. We've got loads and loads of bundles to bring you in the next half an hour as well. But for the minute, let's go over to the Wall of Fame. Don't go anywhere.
I don't know where to start. Too much gorgeousness. This is lovely. This is where I'm going to start with number 126, and this is come from Amy, who's comes from Staffordshire. She says, "This is my first entry to the Wall of Fame, despite watching this show for some time now. So I hope you like it. I love it. The necklace was made in smoky quartz drops and double drilled squares, which I painstakingly found searching through the loose gems while I was on Debbie's chainmail course on the 15th. The Tiger's Eye and the Tiger's Eye rounds. The beading, thread and gold plating findings were all from Jewellery Maker, and the 0.4mm wire was left over from Hannah Oxbury's bridal accessories course, which I took last year. That's on my list of things to do. I must go on one of the courses. I feel right at home coming to JM Towers, so I can't wait to take my place on the Sunday experience on the 17th of February. Oh, it'd be great to see you.
Yeah. Isn't that lovely? I love that design. So sweet. I know what you mean about going on the course. I'd love to go on some as well.
Oh, yeah.
I've got number 1, lovely crochet work here with some, by the look of it, shell pearls. Lovely. It's been sent in by Lena from Middlesbrough, who says, hello to all at Jewellery Maker. This week's entry to the Wall of Fame is a finger crochet necklace similar to the one Gemma made some weeks ago. Also inspired me to have a go at one too. I use 0.4mm gauge antique bronze coloured plated wire and 14mm gauge faceted burgundy shell pearl and shell pearl rounds as well, and 10mm black shell pearl rounds as well, which I bought in the clearance some weeks ago and had in a kit from Jewellery Maker as well. I love the show and the presenters and guest designers. Hope to win so I can buy some more. Lots of love, Lena from Middlesbrough. That is just lovely. Really nice necklace there. You can make that really nice and long, couldn't you?
I love that technique, because you can take all those odd beads that you might have left over, maybe 2s or 3s, and put them all together, because you've got the continuity of the crochet. So
gorgeous.
Lovely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
You're number 129 there, Lena. Thank you very much.
Lovely. And then I've got some fabulous ones here as well. This is 127, and this comes from Chris in a cold, snowy North Essex. And she says, or he says, hi to everybody at Jewellery Maker. Hopefully you're all keeping safe and warm. Have about a foot of snow here, so me and the dog, who loves it, are staying put until it clears. My Wall of Fame entry this week is amethyst crochet chip pearl necklace, memory wire bracelets, crackle quartz double drilled squares with faceted amethysts and grey and white pearls. Keep seeing those pearls appearing in that crochet, don't you?
Yeah.
All findings and gems from Jewellery Maker. Thank you for all your entertaining programmes and the new types of gems that are being found. I always look them up, so travel around the world with you. And what a fabulous idea. Do look into them. Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's gorgeous. Thank you very much for sending that in. I've got number 128 here, which has been sent in by Jane Honeywood in Hertfordshire, who says, hello to all at Jewellery Maker. I decided it would be a good idea to stay inside in the warm today and watch your show. I made this necklace and earring set as a Christmas present for my granddaughter, and she loved it. It's made from peridot chips, her birthstone. Oh, an August baby. Beautiful green pearls and sterling silver findings, all from Jewellery Maker. I bought the peridot chain from you a while ago and kept looking at it in my stash until the perfect project came along to use it. My granddaughter is very pleased that I kept it aside. Thanks for introducing me to a large variety of rare gemstones and providing great inspiration. That's from Jane. Thank you so much. That's beautiful. I love those greens. It would go so well with the last kit that we did.
That's gorgeous.
That
and what
peridot
a clever
chain's
way
beautiful.
of using that chain.
Yeah, it looks
Very
absolutely
clever.
stunning. Really lovely, Jane. Thank you very much.
Pearls again. They keep coming back, don't they? They do keep coming back. And this has come from Lynn in Hertfordshire and says, hi to everyone at Jewellery Maker. Here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's a bracelet made with pale blue pearls, faceted quartz swirls, and finished with a carved quartz flower bead on an extended chain. Lovely. All the beads are from Jewellery Maker, so beautiful. very, very elegant. And I love
Isn't it
that
just?
idea at the back. I've used something similar with my challenge. So yeah, nice look, as good from the back as the front.
Exactly. Stunning, especially if you're going to be wearing your hair up or if you've got short hair as
perfect,
well.
yeah. Love
Yeah,
it.
stunning. Thank you so much. Right, I'm going to head back over here. Is that all right with you? Lovely, Hayley.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do not go anywhere. Well, in fact, how are you getting on?
Quite a few bits, right?
Ooh. Amazing. So we're going to be checking on Hayley's challenge in just a few moments, but before then we've got another bundle. This is it. The Eye of the Tiger. Da, 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 da. Thanks, Cassie. Round of applause there from Cassie. It is going to be on my album, Carol Sings the Jet. Was that a slow clap there? Ollie. Don't appreciate that, but anyway. Fine. Only because he can sing. I have a go. Right. The Eye of the Tiger. Yeah, this is all about tiger's eye. 350 carats of multicoloured tiger's eye, plain 12mm rounds. Look at these bad boys. Beautiful greens, gorgeous blues, purples, browns. Look at the colours. Isn't it lovely? You get a really unusual optical property with tiger's eye called chatoyancy. It's where light enters this incredible genuine gemstone and reflects from the inner silks in each one of the gems, and it gives you the illusion of kind of, well, it almost looks like highly polished wood, doesn't it? It is a genuine gemstone quality though. It's completely untreated other than the gemstone being dyed. It's just lovely, isn't it? Really, really lovely. So these are massive 12mm rounds. You're then going to be getting 30 carats of, oh yeah, 4mm rounds. Every one of you who loves making your beady beads, who loves making your embroidered cuffs, who loves sewing with gemstones, who loves your tiny, tiny little gems to make gemstone links out of like that, this bundle is for you. 4mm plain rounds of tiger's eye. Wowza, amazing. And 12mm rounds of tiger's eye as well. This bundle is going to sell out so quickly. Brand new today. Here's your deal. Ooh, amazing. Really, 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 really limited edition bundle here for less than £14. Call us now. 0800 6444 655. The most amazing price point for gorgeous, stunning, vibrant tiger's eye. Every single one of these has got that movement, that inner chatoyancy. Every single one of these has got that beautiful, gorgeous colour. And do you know what? When you use gemstones like this, and when you look at all the colours, you can separate them out. You can use them together. Even if you're just looking at this bundle thinking, oh, I've got a great idea for all those pink ones, yeah, but not necessarily for any of the other colours, that's okay. They can become your stash essentials. They can become your stash builders. Separating the colours out from cool through to warm is such a great way of using gemstones like this because it really gives them that sense of purpose, that sense of occasion, if you like, as well. $13.95 for 2 glorious strands of multicoloured tiger's eye. Absolutely beautiful. Just gorgeous. 380 carats there in that beautiful bundle. The code for this one is WSGC52. And don't forget, these bundles are designed with massive savings in mind. Yeah, massive savings. So you can only get this bundle till 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. You can only get it with this code, and you can only make the saving with this code until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning or until it sells out. Well done. Hold those lines. Isn't that great? Yeah, gorgeous. Hold the lines. Love that. Awesome. What one? Oh, I've got it here. All you had to stay was spring. Spring in a bundle. I like that. Spring in a bundle. Now, you're going to be getting, oh yeah, 2013 colours here. You are going to be getting it. You're going to be getting your beautiful pinks, your beautiful linen pinks. Yeah. See? Your linen pinks and... yeah, look. Your 2013 spring colours. You are, exactly. Right now, this particular bundle comes with Prainite nuggets. And these are gorgeous. They're really, really lovely, really nice, big, chunky nuggets here of prehnite. Absolutely beautiful. I love the fact that some of these have got those really, really beautiful black inclusions here. Lovely. It just helps you realise and help you notice the character in every single one of these gemstones. 160 carats of prehnite medium nuggets here. You're then going to be getting rose quartz faceted coins, 10 millimeters in diameter. Really lovely. These kind of colours are just born to be together. They really are. Whether you put them with mystic coated gemstones, whether you put with whether you put them with pearls. That amazing strand of pearls. They're so big. Whether you put it with lemon quartz, they are just designed. They just go together beautifully because, of course, these kind of colours are replicated in nature. You've got flowers that are this kind of colour. You've got the grass and apples, which are this kind of gorgeous greeny colour. There is another strand here of rose quartz, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's so unusual. What really strikes me about the rose quartz in this particular bundle is the colour. Sometimes rose quartz can almost be so delicate and so fair that it's almost a white gemstone. This is very much your pink rose quartz, isn't it? These are beautiful. 200 carats of faceted nuggets of rose quartz here. Isn't it lovely to see different sizes, different shapes? This bundle, again, we're getting a great reaction from it on the web. It is very, very limited edition. Hardly any of these available. Get it in your basket when you can. Limited edition bundle here. Prehnite and gorgeous rose quartz. And here is your deal today. Wouldn't it go beautifully with the last kit that we bought to you? $12.95. Yeah, it would do, wouldn't it? It would go so beautifully with that last kit with those beautiful, painted shell, with the prehnite, with the green agate. Yeah, just lovely. Under £13 for 2 strands of rose quartz. And when you see rose quartz in the rough, it looks absolutely wonderful. The colour's very, very strong. But sometimes when you see it in faceted gemstones or in smaller gemstones, when it's been cut and faceted down, it loses bits of that colour. We've retained this gorgeous colour here because the quality of the rose quartz is so strong, so you're still going to be getting those really beautiful pink tones. And, of course, that gorgeous prehnite quality as well. £12.95, absolutely gorgeous. Give us a call on our free phone number or get involved on our website, jewellerymaker.com. Don't forget that 30-day money-back guarantee as well. Absolutely lovely. And the great thing about this, it goes with silver, gold, rose gold, you name it. Any of the precious metals out there. You can really, really get very, very different looks depending on whether you set this with silver or gold. Just lovely. £12.95 for that one. Well done. Great deal. Now, still to come, we've got even more bundles. We're going to catch up with Hayley and her challenge. Woo! Right, let me just... Now, which one are we doing now? Yeah, brilliant. I was hoping you were going to say that. This next bundle is called the Retro Collection. So if it's the Retro Collection, Ollie, what would you expect to see? Retro designs. Okay. Retro designs. Flowers? Prints, maybe? You're not going to get... You're not going to get prints on gemstones, are you? Not get prints on a gemstone? Printed gemstones? You're not going to get that, are you? Hey?
He's small enough.
Ha! He says he's small enough, as in Prince. Prince. I'm obviously talking about Prince, as in P-R-I-N-T-S. All right, Ollie. Still in the limelight. Do you know what? Ever since the likes of Cath Kidston, the print has become itchy neither. Ever since the likes of Cath Kidston stormed onto the scene, prints have been everywhere. And her prints are very, very retro. They're very, very cool. They can be very, very quite chintzy. They can be quite very, very flowery, very delicate, very girly. I've got a whole load of Cath Kidston pieces. I've got a toiletry bag with flowers on. I've got a makeup bag with cowboys on. I've got loads and loads of different Cath Kidston prints. But because of Cath Kidston and what she's done to the kind of the world of fashion, this bundle is going to be equally as popular because everybody's just going crazy for prints. It's not just people like Cath Kidston. You think about massive fashion designers like Emilio Pucci, whose main focus is printed materials. Matthew Williamson as well, British designer. Look at this. This is gorgeous. Printed mother of pearl. I love this. I think it's gorgeous. Beautiful colours. Wonderful, wonderful print. floral print. You're going to be getting some chestnutty coloured flowers, black flowers, some beautiful kind of coral coloured flowers as well, all printed onto this double-sided mother of pearl. It just looks gorgeous, doesn't it? Really, really, really lovely. Not necessarily using them all together, but separating them out. Yeah, why not? You're then going to be getting a strand of black agate 8mm rounds. Really, really lovely. You've got to have some black in with this kind of bundle, haven't you? Because you've got the black theme going through the printed shell. This next strand is one of the most unusual quartz I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
It is so unusual. Smoky quartz drops. They're enormous. They're 24 by 16mm in diameter. They're unfaceted. These are wicked, aren't they? Look at these. Smooth, they're really big. You could make the most amazing jewellery out of these, couldn't you? Bit of wire wrapping pendants. You could think outside the box as well. What else could you use these for? Maybe making a really decadent, decorative light pull out of these, because you've got the gorgeous shape there. These are really enormous drops you're going to be getting here. Left unfaceted, so they're going to feel awesome. You're really going to get a chance to look right into the centre of the gemstone there as well. And hopefully you can see it just looks clear, beautiful. Rich. Oh, yeah. These 3 strands are yours today. 3 really beautiful strands which just go together so beautifully. And this is your price. Oh, wow. $12.90. I would put a price of $12.95 on this strand of smoky quartz. It's amazing. They just look awesome. They look so great. These are, they're enormous, aren't they? Oh, Hayley's got an idea. We had this lovely design sent in by Amy Cannick in Staffordshire. Look. Look. There you go. See, that's why you're a guest designer. You're always thinking. Absolutely beautiful. £12.95, and I'm sure lovely Amy won't mind us using this as inspiration. It's just gorgeous. £12.95 for this really, really lovely bundle. Great, beautiful sized smoky quartz here. Absolutely gigantic. Multicolour mother of pearl, and then your black agate 8mm rounds. Just lovely. Hold those lines, my loves. Well done. Gorgeous. Hey, what's that, lovely? What are we doing? Oh, wow. This bundle's massive.
Yeah.
It's huge. It's huge. Do you want to see some amazing gemstones? Team.
Yeah.
Thank you. Goodness me. Tell you what, they're a difficult audience here in this, you know, where are we? In the studio. What was that for, Ollie?
Because we're a difficult audience.
Well, come on. Do you want to see some amazing gemstones? That's an impression of Ollie. Cassie's just waiting to come in and get this bundle, and Hayley's just like taking pieces of jewellery. Tell you what, I feel like I'm on my own sometimes. Only you and me there. Right, here we go. Jasper plain rounds. These are lovely. Ed's gone a bit mad today, isn't he? 6mm rounds of gorgeous jasper, really lovely khaki tones. These are the kind of colours we saw everywhere over the winter. Beautiful kind of military tones. Ooh! Unikite 4mm round.
Yeah!
Woo! Woo! Why are these 4mm rounds so amazing, Ollie?
They're small.
What's so great about them being small?
Make seedy beads.
Seedy beads?
Seedy beads.
Beady beads? What else? Gemstone links.
Gemstone links.
Gemstone links! Embroidered cuffs. Embroidered cuffs.
Embroidered cuffs.
Embroidered cuffs! You can sew them onto things, Cassie.
Sew them on things.
Sew them onto things! Tell you what, they're a good team in here. I tell you what, they've got my back. They've got my back. Oh, the love of gemstones. I tell you what. Note how I left Hayley out. That's all right, lovely. You've worked hard enough today.
An idea, though.
Come on, yes, please.
With your earrings when you need to make smaller pieces.
There you go. Yes, this is like Idea Central. then you've got these massive... Oh, I laugh so much that my tights rolled down. You've got this amazing strand of big unicate rectangle. You know when you do a really big belly laugh and your stomach comes out and your tights just go...
Yeah.
No, Ollie, you don't know that. You don't know what that means. No. Women here. No. You've seen The Life of Brian, you know what I'm on about. Massive unicate rectangles as well. These are gorgeous, absolutely wonderful. It's the only gemstone I know where you get a khaki tone and a beautiful coral colour as well. It's just beautiful, isn't it? Just gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. You've also got... Ooh, rhodonite. Rhodonite squares. These are lovely. They feel really waxy. They're just, oh, they're lovely. Makes you just want to touch them. Gemstones are so tactile, aren't they? Just lovely. Really, really beautiful. With hemp cord, with gold findings, with silver findings. Do you know what, Ed? Everyone's taking the mickey today. Should we just bring on the price? Ed? Don't know where he went then. Pacing around the gallery. £14.95p. Absolutely awesome for 4 strands of genuine gemstones. That's amazing. Big chunky strands as well. Really big strands. What's the combined carat weight? Do we have the details of this one, lovely? Lion, come on. Lion. Do we have the sorry, darling. Do we have the details of this one, please? Yes, Ryan. It's over 1,000 carats. Over 1,000 carats of genuine gemstones here. In your 1,025 carats of unicate rectangles, Argentina rhodonite, unicate plain rounds, and jasper plain rounds, all for less than £15. Absolutely gorgeous. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. Pinks, corals, and khakis. Especially in the summer, if you're going to be wearing a pair of gorgeous combats, maybe with a pink vest. Yeah, exactly. See, these kind of colours are everything. Yeah. That's Ed Summer wardrobe, he says. All right. £14.95. Well done. Hold those lines. Absolutely gorgeous. Well done to all of you. Absolutely brilliant. Well done. Now, I'm not going to repeat that. Ed just does something very rude in my ear. I'm not going to repeat that. Right. Well done, my loves. Hold those lines. Gorgeous. Now, I'm going to head over to Hayley and have a look at her challenge. Now, Hayley, how have you been getting on with your challenge?
I've been a busy bee.
Have you?
Busy bee.
Awesome. Let's come and have a look, shall we?
And I've been having a whale of a time. I haven't quite finished this one that I'm working on at the moment, but I think you'll get the idea of it.
It's all right. We'll forgive you. We'll forgive you. Here we go. Right. Oh, wow. Wow. Lovely, lovely pieces here. Just gorgeous. I totally see what you mean about getting excited about this strand of black and purple agate rectangles, because they are perfect for wire wrapping, aren't they?
Absolutely perfect.
They're such
beautiful
statements.
And they're nice and easy because you've got those flat surfaces. Sometimes if you're new to wire wrapping, you might have tried kind of oval shapes or circular shapes, and by the nature of the shape, the wire can slip around a little bit if you're not too careful. So start off with something nice and angular, and it makes it nice and easy for you.
Absolutely love it. How have you made that? Oh, have you used the ribbon again from the bag?
The other half, because with the organza bags that your bundles come in, you've actually got that ribbon running through kind of the dolly bag.
It's
so
really
you get
nice,
two
isn't
pieces.
it?
So I've just out of one bag, I've used the ribbon for this particular one and the wire wrapped pendant, and then I've used some ribbon clips just as spacers.
Have you been doing a bit of gizmo work?
I was playing with the gizmo.
Hang on, whoa! You said you hadn't worked with the gizmo, but was this your first?
That's my first gizmo work.
Well, I think that deserves a round of applause. Hayley's first attempt at gizmo
And
wire
I
work.
have to say, I've done small spring
Ed.
type pieces just using my round nose pliers, and I've ended up with that many little holes and dents in my thumbs. So it is so much easier using the gizmo, and you don't end up with the sore thumbs in the process. So
there you
definitely go for one of those. Definitely.
I think for a first attempt of gizmo, I think that's amazing. I think for a fifth or sixth attempt, that's amazing. It's so neat. It's amazing how neat it is, isn't it?
And I was stood here. You could be doing your gizmo work, just doing that spring, just watching it. I was sat watching what you were doing.
Yeah, it's
you don't have to concentrate at all. It's brilliant. Very easy.
Isn't that gorgeous? And you really can make a statement using the wire. You can really make a statement and a focal piece of that beautiful pendant, because there's no other gemstones in this piece. It's just literally one genuine gemstone, and it just looks beautiful. Stunning, isn't it? You've used these faceted agates and these plain round agates really beautifully as well with that chain. Really lovely, simple piece there.
A bit of
lovely.
a cascade there, and sometimes when you have a piece that you want to sit at a certain line on your chest area, then it is a case, or your décolleté, then it is a case that you might need to balance it out. You might need to weight it, because if you've got the beads there, it will automatically fall forward. If you want it to sit up a certain height on the décolleté, then what you can do is use beads on the back, use them on your the clasp to actually counterbalance, so to speak. So that kind of keeps it as a balance piece and also looks pretty from the back too.
Doesn't it just? Isn't that lovely? I know exactly what you mean. Yes, you do sometimes need that weight at the back to, as you say, to counterbalance it. It's just lovely, lovely, lovely designs here. Some gorgeous little shoulder duster earrings as well, which just look so, so pretty. And it's such a lovely pair of earrings. If you do want to come in and get this bundle, it's £11 for 3 strands of purple banded agate and black and purple agate as well. Just lovely. Some really, really lovely pieces.
And there you go. That's the one that's kind of in motion at the moment. And that's teaming it up with some little silver spacer beads. Very, very simple. Again, we've actually got 2 together at one point there.
That's all right,
We're
don't
not
worry.
concentrating, but there you go. And that could be a simple stretchy bracelet, or you could carry on and make that into a necklace.
Couldn't it just? Isn't that lovely? Photos of all of Hayley's designs will be on our website, will be on our Facebook page today, where we've got over 11,000 people who love our Facebook page, which is just great. So photos of all of your challenge pieces and of all of your kit pieces as well will be on our Facebook page as well. If you want to add anything else onto your order, just speak to the call centre or live help. Even if things have been very close to selling out on the live show today, things do fall back into stock. So if you are watching this as a repeat show, then go for it. Now, if Hayley's inspired you with her gizmo wire work, why not come in and get our early bird special, which I'll show you in a couple of seconds, and come in and get our amazing deal that we gave you on scarlet red wire. Our early bird today was such an exciting deal. It was, of course, 4 DVDs, your Gizmo Wire Work Basics. Such a great deal, this one. Gizmo Wire Work Basics, your Wire Work DVD Edition 2, your Gizmo Wire Work Projects Edition 1, and Tiaras and Fascinators, as well as your pliers and your Gizmo, all for $14.95. That is the price. That is like you're going to be getting. That's like you're actually paying for just 3 of the DVDs, and the other DVD and all the tools are absolutely free of charge. If you've been inspired by the Gizmo wire work that Hayley's done, and bear in mind, this is the first time she's ever worked with a Gizmo, and he was saying how much easier it is to work with a Gizmo.
Yeah, you just literally just sit there and you wind it.
Fantastic. It's so easy to see, isn't it, why it's one of our biggest selling tool of all time on Jewellery Maker.
That's the key thing. It's like the toolkit. As long as you've got the right tools to get started with, the right gizmos, all the different little tools make life a lot easier.
Yeah, lovely. So Hayley's had a go at something new today. Maybe we've inspired you to have a go at something new today. Maybe it's the Gizmo wire work. Maybe it's trying out the wire bundle. Maybe it's got some really unusual gemstones. Maybe the coral bundle. Maybe those massive, massive pearls. So what have you made notes of? The pearls?
I've made notes of the pearls. I've got the Gizmo. Also, the really sparkly ones.
The Mystic gemstones.
Mystic, yeah, that one as well. Yeah, I've written down the numbers. I haven't written by the side what they are. So it's going to be a surprise when they arrive.
Fantastic. So you're going to be getting all those over the next few weeks, and I can't wait to see the kind of designs that you are going to be sending into the Wall of Fame over the upcoming weeks, using the Mystic gems, the pearls. And here's the deal. The details for our wire bundle as well. The Valentine's Day wire bundle. That was a massive seller today. £19.95 for 110 metres of gorgeous red wire in the 0.8mm gauge and the 0.6mm gauge as well. Just wonderful. Right. A fantastic show today. Some really, really interesting designs, some great kits, some amazing bundles, some amazing strands. Don't forget, we've got our fashion focus show on Thursday. That's going to be with Vicky. This weekend we have got Debbie Bulford on Friday, we've got Lucy on Saturday, and on Sunday we have got Gemma Crow as well. It's going to be a fantastic weekend. Don't forget our fashion focus show on Thursday with Vicky and Natalia. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank
lovely
you.
It's been brilliant fun. Thank you so much for joining us today, guys. Take care. Speak soon. Bye.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756, Freesat 807 or Freeview Channel 43. The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new jewellery maker hobby.
The early bird catches the worm. Don't miss out on your chance to grab our amazing early bird offers at 9 AM on weekday mornings. Catch them while you can. There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or FreeSat, and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the homepage, where you'll be able to see all the products that have been in today's show. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1p&p. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.